Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, however you want to chop it up here, guys. Welcome to the Weary 101. I'm in a horrible mood. I hope you're doing okay. All things considered. How are you doing? I bake Buddhist. It was Blasphemous Day of which you speak of. Oh, it's a thing that comes after night, unfortunately. Yeah. Evidently. Well, how are y'all doing today? How's my volume doing okay right now? Used to be Curse Light. That was my old name. The name of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifu. Mask for short, cutie. Well, Mask, how's it going? Keaton RL. Think of the 4-month reshot. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure my volume is okay right now. Pablo's Gaming 01. Thank you so much. Keaton RL, get your own fucking OJ. I'm in that bad of a mood. I ain't making anyone's drinks. Fuck you. You know, sometimes you just wake up in a bad mood. Sometimes you just wake up in a bad. You just wake up, you turn over. Edgy? No, this is the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Edgy? Ain't nothing edgy about what I'm saying. I'm 33. Edginess stops when you're 23. Then you're just cringy for 3 years before you realize that people aren't into it anymore. Keaton, I'm not even mad at you, by the way. Oh, you're in a bad mood? How about you do work? That was your pitch. So I'm like, wow, fuck you, bud. I mean, I get my own, but I'll need to get behind the bar. Don't you fucking dare. I know, I put you in a difficult position here where you both can and can't get your drinks. Every time you say hello to me, I'm just getting angrier, guys. Don't you understand? I'm in a terrible mood. Horrible mood. There's no way to improve it. There's only one way to improve it, everybody. It's stop trying to solve my problems. All right, what happened? Nothing. I just was late for work. I woke up at 10 o'clock, went, all right, I'll set my alarm for 30 minutes, and I slept through it. Every fucking time like clockwork. Fucking stupid bullshit. Hi, Mask with 5 shots. Mask, you may have changed your name, but your kindness is still as equally overwhelming. Thank you so much, Mask. I appreciate that. Strato guys, don't raid me. I'm a bitch right now. A big old whiny, complainy, angry old man right now. I'm hitting my peak frustration with myself right now. And Cedar's there. Thank you for the 34-month tier 2 sub. I appreciate that. Love to see you here. Have an extra coffee if you'd like some. I wish I could have more coffee. I don't know if that's a good thing. Thanks, Dad. I'd like to order a coffee for the bartender. You don't need to give me a coffee. But I want to Strato Geist. Thanks so much for the raid. Very kind of you. You caught me, guys. I literally had to stop the stream because I was in such a toxic mood because of how much tech was pissing me off that I had to go over to my punching bag and I kicked it over. I just kept kicking it till it fell over and then I'm like, ah! Because that's the problem. Sometimes when tech shit happens, my caveman brain comes out. I hate it. Strato Geist, I too sleep in. I know, but I shouldn't have today. I went to bed at 2 a.m. last night. I went to bed early for a VTuber. Xanthem, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate the shot. Hello there. Hello. You're hearing. That's healthy, though, in a way. No, it's not. No, it's not healthy. Then I woke up at 11:30, and I went, well, fuck me. Let me check my stocks. Those are down 5%. So I'm just like, oh, looks like today just wants to fuck me. I'm one of those types of people who learn by repetition. And I do not do these streams enough to have learned all the intricacies of you need to get everything fucking done. So this is going to be complaining for 2 hours, everybody. Buckle up. Welcome everybody to the bar. No, it's okay. I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys have chosen here. You could go over to one of the girls, but you're going to stick with one of the guys. You can check one of the girl VTubers. You can choose one of the male YTubers. Like, why are you watching this fucking melodramatic a bitch? The whiny 101. That's correct, Baked Buddhist. It's amazing. You didn't need to stay under a tree for your entire life and leaving us alone for you to realize that. That's why I'm toxic, guys. I'm now Toxicata 101. That's right. Arctic Rain, you have 3 streams open? good to know that you're loyal to nobody. This is how fucking snippy I am gonna be today, guys. If this is what you want, this is the level of bitchy you're gonna get today. I'm in a bad mood, and I just don't know why. I woke up just wanting to fight. And I'm like, oh, I gotta open up the European stream, but Europeans never want to fight. Well, only the Germans do, but then everyone wants to stop fighting. Every time. I woke up and chose violence today, guys. I just kept kicking my punching bag until it literally slid off like the anti-slide thing, and I went, well, I think that's enough of that. So I punched it back into place with my punching bag, with my punching gloves. No, Laura, no, it's me pissing myself off. It's not even other people pissing me off. It's just I'm so easily piss-offable right now. Like, every little thing is setting me off to the point where, at one point, I stepped in a little bit of water, and I genuinely wanted to go back to bed. I just want to restart the day. I just want to go back. I want to pretend this was a dream. I really do. That's how toxic I've been. So I'm thinking like, okay, I got to stream. It's 12. All right, I'm late. I'll be up at 12:30. Nothing with tech issues. It's open at 1. I open it up, and then and then I'm not tracking properly because my computer's been on nonstop. Fuck. So I reboot my fucking computer. I'm like, my computer isn't working. The tracking's not good. Be right back. I literally just hit hard boot on my computer. I'm that fucking done. I'm that done today. I'm Mountie versus a UK beef eater. Mountie wins every time because beef eaters, you leave England, they get their asses kicked. No, Siggy Art. No, Siggy Art. I'm not being a little bitch. I'm being bitchy, but I'm enormous. I'm giant, as a matter of fact. I'm a giant, enormous person who's being bitchy. How dare you, Siggy Art? How dare you get that wrong? I am not a little bitch. I am a giant person capable of a lot of bitching right now. See, a bitch wouldn't come on stream. I'm on stream bitching, getting it out of my system like an Energizer buddy. I keep bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. You ever just all of a sudden find yourself in a place where everything for the next short period will piss me off? And then someone comes along, hey, you should calm down. Like, it doesn't help. Have you considered not being angry? No, that hasn't crossed my mind at all. It's like the equivalent of somebody, like they're going for an awesome, like, BMX trick. They do it, they do a triple flip, they hit a tree, they fall down, hit every goddamn branch on the way down, break their leg, snaps, you see the bone and sinew, someone runs up with the camera, oh, bro! Are you okay? So I've decided to take this anger, this toxicity, and just get it out of my system here on stream. And you guys all know this isn't personal. This is just me getting it all out of my system, guys. I believe this is called the impotent white rage. This is what's coming out. See, God, it's coming out of me in waves. It's belching. It's gonna start farting out of me pretty soon here. Oh, the poison's leaving my butt. Kirby Austria. Thank you so much for the sub. Hype train has begun for whatever reason.
Well, that'll stop him.
I wish. I really do wish. I can cut a promo on my day. I'll cut a promo on my day. I'll do it. One second. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this here. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I gotta cut a promo on my day. The problem is, you see, I woke up today with a plan. And that plan was to entertain everybody, but no, the worst fucking person in the goddamn universe. The worst goddamn person in the universe, me, got in my own goddamn way. So I couldn't even get down to the ring and put on a 5-star goddamn classic because your basic bitch was winding up and down the goddamn ring, you. That's right, I'm looking at you. Me. That's right, Taka. You whiny, long-haired himbo bastard. You whined even though all the girls came to your stream on Friday and got it over the finish line while you just sat there going, That's right, you owe everything to them. And every morning I gotta wake up and put my pants on like every person, one leg at a time until all three are on. And then I get gifted 10 subs by Onyx. I want to thank Onyx for the 10 subs. If you smell what Onyx is serving. But I'm not done yet with my bitchiness. If I could cut a promo on anybody, it would be Kaka in the morning. Oh, what? You want more sleep? Well, guess what? You can do it tomorrow. Sleep is for the weak, and coffee is for the strong. You sacrificed your humanity when you became a goddamn VTuber. So buckle up, buckaroo. You're in the fast lane now. And gas, gas, gas. You can't put on the brakes. That guy Frank, I thought it was middle of the day, oh well, this is good too. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bit. Backo, thank you. I'm getting it out of my system. There we go. Slitting it out of my system, getting it out of my system, you know? Sometimes you just gotta let that anger out of you. All right, the crowd noise, yeah, you're right. Thank you to the dozens. Thank you, dozens. Onyx, I want to thank you. Onyx 0239, I want to thank you so much. Before you go anywhere, by the way. What? Hold on. American males, American males, American. Ignore that song. That song has nothing to do with any of it. As a matter of fact, I forgot to switch over to my other area of my stream deck. I feel a little bit better. But I gotta thank Onyx. Those were gifted the 10 shots to the community. That was good getting that out of my system. Got a little bit out of my system, just a little bit, not too much. Not enough. It's like a little bit of piss and vinegar in me, guys. But I just, you know, I need the vinegar. I need the vinegar for my fries. That's true. That's not gonna do. One of our mods has cursed us. I thought you said you never come around here again. I think but the song's long as done with the ones who care. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just gotta bitch endlessly. Like I'm complaining at myself because I know the bad mood is coming from me. It's not like I'm gonna blame somebody else for my bad mood. I know it's on me. Oh, Moon Red, I'll be there soon again. Don't worry. That guy, Frank, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Anonymous cheer. I don't know what I've done, but Onyx! What are you doing, Onyx? 0239 with the 10 additional subs. Gifted to the community. Onyx 0239. Onyx! Guys, Onyx has dropped 20 shots on this Euro stream into the bar despite my incredulous bitchiness. So get the oppas, the cheers, the shots, everything. Give a big shout out to Onyx 0239 for being so goddamn kind. Holy shit, regardless of how bitchy. Regardless of how bitchy I am, like that kindness is overwhelming, dude. And know that there are so many other people who deserve that way more than me right now. So thank you so much for gifting that to me and to this amazing bar. And everybody, FYI, we're going to be getting even more emotes. I have commissioned many emotes. So all of those who have gift subbed, those are all going to be different tiered emotes. So you guys are going to be getting some cool facial expressions soon that you'll be able to take to other streams. That's right, you're going to get more bang for your buck. Postmortem Keeler with the 5 shots. Oh my god, Postmortem Keeler. I don't know what I have done to deserve that. We have an Opa no crowns for heroes, but I want to thank Postmortem Keeler. Postmortem. I'm always excited when you're here. Postmortem Keeler, thank you so much for the 5 shots. Gifted to the community, guys. More bang for your buck. I don't want to thank Sticky R005A for the 500 bits. You're getting a drink. What if I told you this, guys? Phase 2 of the bar is already on the way. That's right. We're getting the VIP section. And as well, the upgrade to the Cat Daddy drink machine. What if I told you we got 3 new named drinks coming? The Mama Veil. And, of course, the Blackfoot Parrot. That's right. I've commissioned 3 additional drinks and they'll be coming out of the thing. There'll be special drink amounts with special effects. We have been building towards so many things. It really is a lot like pushing. Oh my god! That guy Frank! With only 1 month reshot. Holy shit. And now I got Professor Panda getting us up to Techless 14. And now TAC Next Gen. Da 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 ta 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 ta. Oh my god, TAC Next Gen. Gifted 5 shots to the community. TAC Next Gen. We ain't Next Gen, we current gen, baby. Thank you so much. That's so goddamn kind of you. Holy shit. Seriously. Reese Nuada. Reese Nuada. Thank you for the 500 bits. Enjoy your drink. Hey, and Lady Bloodheart with the 101 bits. I'm sorry I had a bad start to your day. Oh, Lady Bloodheart, it's okay. I'm doing fine now. I just had to get it out of my system. You know, I feel like sometimes you just got to get that toxicity out. Like, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just, sometimes you just have this, for guys at least. I know a lot of guys. Guys, you ever just wake, you're like, ugh, you really wish you woke up and it was like the Viking era so you could go hunt and raid. It's just, it's you don't know why. It's just something that comes out of us sometimes. We just wake up, we're like, I need to hunt. I need to hunt, and I need to hunt and raid another village. I don't know why. It's something. It's maybe it's a male thing. I would believe it's more common among males, or those who have an upbeat of testosterone in their system. Sometimes you just wake up, you're like, man, I really do wish it was 1,000 years ago, and they did not have the internet, because I want to go fight. Like, if they didn't have cell phones, imagine how many fight clubs there would be. Like, really, there would be so many fight clubs, guys. Maybe I've just been playing too much Valheim, and I'm just really mad at everything in Valheim. Fucking Greylings. Just wait till Valheim. Like, I know they have PvP, but just wait till, like, you can raid people's servers. Oh, that shit's gonna be fucking crazy. Ugh. So I want to thank Professor Panda, TAC Next Gen for all the subs, guys. We're level 4 hype train, and I have done absolutely nothing but complained and whined all day. Proving that, once again, being me is easy mode. No, it's not actually. No, it's not actually. It has its own challenge. So we got Euro hours here, guys. It is 1:17 on the west coast of Canada, and that means it's really late over there in Europe. It's life mode? Yeah, a little bit. More a thing for men. I kicked a wall in my sleep. Yeah, it does happen sometimes. So we just... Neon Preacher 357, 3-month reset. You're saying it's just one of those days where you just want to justify ripping someone's head off? I don't know what. Like, with the last 2 nights before last night, I had a rough night's sleep. But last night, I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I woke up at 10 a.m. and I slept in. And I was the worst. It's as if more rest activated the worst part of me. So I need to keep myself at a certain level of tired so that asshole can't wake up. I gotta keep my sleeping Grinch asleep inside me. I love that picture of a man passed out a pile of bottles the day after Prohibition ended. That's all he really wanted to do and not be shamed to do it. Guarantee you didn't do that again. Be 9:17 for me evening, just starting. Well, guys, here, if you're in Europe, say hi or oi or oh, guten Tag. Jawohl. I don't know if that's actually what you guys say. You guys all have a hilarious European accent to me. Like, oi. If you're from the European Union, say bonsoir, mes amis, or just in general say hi. Because the reason why I do these earlier streams is just so I can like say hi to you guys, because I know bars are open at night, and this is the middle of the fucking day for me. But since it's evening for you guys, I want to be able to extend that to you guys as well. So if you're here from Europe right now, thank you so much for swinging on by my Euro Bar Hours stream. I know it's 9 o'clock there, guys, and as someone who lives in the Pacific, as someone who lives in North America, not America, but North America, help, I'm neighbors with these fucking Americans. I really am. I'm neighbors with them. Longest freestanding border between 2 nations. It's scary! Hi, Opa! Arasaze! Thanks, I know I'm looking okay. I'm looking fresh. Forgot to shave. Okay, I shaved on Saturday instead. It's already growing out here. So my beard's probably going to grow a little bit thicker this week. All right, from Yorkshire, England. Well, we love you too, Talk. Dark Revant. No, you don't. You like me. You like me enough to stick around. You tolerate me, if anything. And that's a completed hype train. 45 shots. Dipped into the bar. 3,000 plus bits. God damn, you guys. Thank you so freaking much. I mean that. Very kind of you guys so much. With 45 shots. God damn, guys. Very kind of you. Seriously, very kind of you. So, guys, really, for European hours, I have nothing really scheduled for today. This is just me shooting the shit with you guys, talking about a million different things. That's the point of VTubing, right? I get to chat with you. So what do you guys want to talk about right now? Sorry, the rage still leaving my body. Excuse me. Then about how I'm finally getting my first COVID vaccine tomorrow. So, yay. Hey, congratulations. I haven't even gotten mine yet. But, yeah. Best of luck. I got for 98 weeks. Yeah, 98 weeks sober. My hair care routine. Okay. Shampoo once a week. Condition twice a week. And 2 days in between the conditioning, run water through it when you can. And make sure you run your hands with it to try and get the water and the oils to the very end of the hair. And that's what keeps it looking beautiful like this. And as L'Oreal will once say, you will be worth it one day. My first COVID vaccine. Man, ever getting their COVID vaccines? Am I going to be able to touch people again? Like bump up against them, shoulder to shoulder, and not have an anxiety attack? Speaking of futures, ever since you started this, my Twitch suggestions is crammed full of VTubers now. Xander Rays. That's you. I don't control your algorithm. That's your own search shit. Nice try. And I watch, I may not get a vaccine till June. I might not get mine till June either. It sucks. Revolution on Sunday. Yeah, I know I scheduled a stream on Sunday. I might cancel that or have that be earlier in the day because I do want to watch AEW Revolution because I'm a fucking wrestling mark. I'm wrestling trash. I really am. I really am wrestling trash. Because, guys, count it. In 5 years, I'm going to be a wrestling manager. And you're going to be booing me on television. Or in the indie scene. And the sooner Americans can take this virus seriously, the sooner my career can start. Wait, did I mention I'm bitchy? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I totally want to be a wrestling manager, and I will. Once this bar gets situated enough, I'll be able to wrestling manage on the side. Kevin the Pie. Any pies are taking bumps? They won't touch me. Hey, the second shot makes you feel like shit. It is true. Now, everybody, in the chat right now, it is Hump Day. Why are you at my stream on Hump Day? Oh, by the way, guys, you want to see something unrelated? Oh, what? Oh, gee, look at me. Oh, man, I just... clumsy me. I was pouring a drink out of this bottle, and I fell over onto this couch, and my shirt ripped open. Oh, God, I am such a clumsy bitch. Drink up. I said drink up. It's a mistake for it to go to waste. Anyways, guys, how are you doing? Hi, guys. Everybody, as you all see there, it's okay. I got back up again. I will admit this was a full reenactment of me uploading that photo onto Twitter last night. Woo! Good shit. Have you met the brother of Panic Grimtongue? Gay Panic? It's good thing that like it seems like all the juices are kind of like being caught right now in his abs. Thank God for that. Thank God for my abs. Hi, Blackfoot Ferret. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Oh my God, that's so many cargos. There's no way. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no, the cargos. Ah. Still essence of Doge. So guys, I recently found some old sound effects for my old streams. Would you like to hear some old sound effects I had on my streams before I started VTubing? To select which one should still be on the stream. Now, we have a couple here. We of course have this song. Okay.
I've seen inside my head a vision, never the outcome you'll be wishing for.
$5 Wrestling's Andy Organ. Okay, here we go.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Oh,
That's the one to do.
oh fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Of course, there's the traditional American males from WCW.
American males, American males, American males, American males, American.
There we go.
Bird up. Hello.
Okay, I found Bird Up too, which is good. I found this one as well. You can't boo me! I am not! How dare you! No, I'm not! 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 You can't boo me! I made you! You all paid to be here! How dare you! How dare you! How dare you! I want to be doing that for like 10 years, guys. I can't wait. Here we go. Here's a good one.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Good. Good. A classic. Classic. Here we go. Classic bell ring. Can't go wrong with that one. That's a classic. How about this one? This is a classic. I love this one.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Good shit. We're fighting all the stuff. One stuff. Here we go. That's the war boss. Here's Dator.
Ah! Ah!
Fuck is
Danger, danger.
high voltage when we touch, when we kiss.
Danger, danger! High voltage! When we cut, when we kiss, when we touch.
Danger, danger. High voltage.
When we touch, when we kiss. Danger, danger. High voltage when we touch, when we kiss, when we touch, when we touch. And they just make out aggressively. Cool. Here we go. Got some good food. Introducing, coming straight out of the dome, Popsy Joe! Introducing, the Get Rider! John Moxley! The perfect undermaster with a 7-month reset. Hey, I've been watching your vids. Really helped me going. That's a record scratch. That's got to come back here. Meister DB27 with a 3-month reshot. Thank you so much.
Witness your doom! Witness your doom!
That's a good one. I'm just going to the corner to sleep. Your voice is soothing, so I should be fully rested by the time I need to go to work. That's not true. I am not a soothing place right now. As a matter of fact, I'm quite loud. Avoid me. Here we go.
Ha ha! Ha ha!
FBI, open up!
so thick.
Oh, that's saying.
It's so thick. 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 It's so thick.
I love that read, because it's so thick! I just love how Milhouse says it. Here we go.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
This is, oh my god. That's just Death Rider again, but like scaled down for audio reasons. Oh my god, here we go. How do we do this one?
Just look at me. Yeah. Oh, just look at me. Ain't I a sight to see? The whole damn world wants to look like me, but they don't. So just look at me. Unlike you, I've been around the world.
Ha ha ha! That's right! Unlike you, I've had my way with many girls. What?
Every morning they say the same thing.
This is a wrestling theme, guys, and it sounds so much like you've got a friend in me. Sounds so much like that. Here we go. There's some more fun ones here.
I like to fuck my cat.
Oh wow, there's a lot in here. That's never ending story. Newt. Damn right, Newt. Now I want to thank Tim and Tor so much for the 9-month reshot. I appreciate this. We're going so much. We're going through my old sound effects, guys. We're going to see what we're going to keep here. Okay.
I like to fuck my cat.
I don't know about that one.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Oh, there we go.
Now that's a lot.
It says you'll never see it coming. It's cool.
He's fat! 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 He's fat!
It just keeps looping. All right, guys, one more time, because it ain't in MNW anymore. One more time here with the Weary 101. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Plowing these fields in the hot summer. Over by the gate, long here to see. Come play a basketball, chicken, and a big dog, just a sweet cake. I'll make her little room and she climbs on up. Open up her throttle and stir a little bit. Just look at her face.
Everybody, do what I see. Sexy black horse.
Sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up a land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's
All rise for the communist national anthem. Hey, hey, so hey. Introducing his opponent, straight out of Siberia. Here's the hammer of Mother Russia, Night Ice. Now imagine this big, burly Russian guy comes out and all these different office workers are like trying to stop him, throwing papers at him, and he just pushes them away. Like, you're nothing against the proletariat! Marching past them, and more people start adding to his mass and start pushing more and more guys out of the way. This is wrestling over the top. It's intentionally black and white. Red alert 2! Russian still 0, not lost the Cold War yet. Ah, oh. We'll go to the one place not destroyed by American capitalism.
Space, 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 space.
Imagine this Haruko's Karma went Yandir mode and made us see us as Timbits. It's true, she would eat us alive. It's true. My God! My God, it's a Texas rattlesnake! Don't go! Don't go! Don't go! That's it. That's all I got, really, guys. This is just a bunch of wrestling themes. This is a bunch of wrestling themes. I gotta script through all these here, guys. I gotta get to the. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yamero! Yamero!
There we go. That's good. That's good. Also.
You have no power here. You have no power here. You have.
Classic emotes. And guys, I gotta end it with one fun song. No.
Big bad boys from outer space.
Here you guys.
Get a body slam, the human race. Wrestlers race to our defense with strength and speed and flatulence. Heroes join the operation from different planets and different nations. There's an intergalactic federation to monitor the situation. Catch each and every confrontation.
Only broadcast on this station.
Well, the fun must have planted behind the mask they hid. The face of our new champion. King Bear had a kid. Muscle has the power. He's also kind of nuts. This guy could save the universe.
If he only had some guts. Play the Japanese theme. Hey, there's even So we're back a new guy. Give me a sub dash and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome to the Weary 101. Hope you enjoy my randomness.
When you say that I'm coming, better run for cover.
Air, you just get a weekend lover. American male. Oh, blast, we're getting raided by Cash and Lynch.
They want to talk to you, you better not listen. You might wind up in critical condition. American males.
start, and Devin on the North with a prime gaming sub. Thank you so much. Guys, our evening 27 gives us on to Tasselish.
American man.
Welcome everybody to the Weary 101 Tasselish. Thank you so much for the gosh darn raid. Welcome to the Weary 101. Let's have some fun. We're listening to old classic wrestling days.
American males, 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 American males.
I did say American males over and over again, like forever, forever, forever. Travis, please tell me you're kidding. It's the American males theme, guys. By the way, guys, you may not have seen it yet, but this is my schedule this week. Hi, guys. Did you know that Eurobar hours are right this fucking second? That's right. Valhalla tomorrow, long play starting at 3 p.m. PST. Bars open Friday night because I love madness. Remember last time where 3 other VTubers literally took over my bar? Susu_JPG with a 2-month resub. Oh, Tasha you don't know? Oh, Tasha you don't know about Valhalla? How about this, Tasha? I'm gonna blow your mind here with this real quick here because you're gonna love this. So I actually, when I was at the worst parts of my addiction and all my issues that I was struggling with, I reached out to Gauro Music, the creator of the Valhalla soundtrack, Michael Kelly. I told him, like, this was years ago when I reached out to him, said that the soundtrack got me through some of the worst times of my life. I asked him if it would be okay. There was a way to license his music to use during the bar, and he said, tell you what, give me credit, you have complete permission. So, from the wonderful creator of the Valhalla soundtrack comes the Valhalla soundtrack. So now, guys, give it up for Gauro Music, because I'm feeling like we should need to get a little bit Valhalla in here. So now hit it. I asked permission, and he said yes, so I was very happy to say that the bar opened up with Every Day is Night, allowing part of my life, my addiction, a whole part of my life to go full circle in that moment, and I owe everything to Michael Kelly making that possible. Every Day is Night! Tasha Ledge, here comes your drink! Susu! Susu, would you like a drink as well over there? Susu, you got a drink coming your way! Time to mix drinks to save lives. Wow. Going, guys, back to the schedule here we had here, just so you can see everything over here. First, Valhalla tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST. You want the chalky milk? Yeah, chalky milk, Susu. Okay. I thought you want blood. Wait. Chris Friday night, 8 p.m. PST. Who knows who's gonna be fucking showing up? Here, last time it was Haru, Bao, and Hajime Hime. So you know what? Who knows who's gonna show up Friday night? Honestly, I have a list of people who might want to show up, and it might just become complete madness again because I think Friday night's our madness night. Saturday is our Warzone, our wrestling show, where everyone has a character in a giant wrestling show, and we all have AI jousting. It's fun. Sunday, the bar might not be open, or it might be open actually earlier in the day, because I forgot that AEW Revolution is that day, and I need to watch me some professional wrestling because I am trash for professional wrestling. SW Lover, thank you so much as well. Now, everybody, yesterday I actually had some art drop, and I cackled like a madman. SW Lover, I think it was a 3-month shot. So, guys, here is here you go, guys. Don't get caught in this. This is my you see what happened here, guys. This was my mistake. You see, I was pouring a drink, and I kind of fell over and onto the couch. Damn it if I'm not clutch. But luckily the drink was saved, but it's pouring all over me. Oh, my shirt ripped open too. Talk about an inconvenient situation here. Of course, this drink can't go to waste. It's very expensive, so yeah. Prodigious 95, thanks for 41 so I'm just stopping by to say hi. Early stream to see. Holy cow, that art. Yeah, it's a bit spicy here, but luckily my body has captured most of the booze. It's really expensive, so drink up. Anyways. I know, but there's the shirt ripped open. I get it. It's just a complete accident right while I was pouring and walking backwards, oddly enough. I don't know what cut open my shirt. I think it was something. Thank you, Susu. If only that were true and not a bit. But hey. What sort of magic did you use, Taka? Dance magic, oh magic, dance magic, oh magic, swap that baby, make it free. I, of course, used David Bowie's Dick Bulge magic from Labyrinth. One of the 10 ways of magic. I always remember the scene with the hands and David Bowie entering into like the bottom of the well, but like his bulge entered the scene before him. That was awakening for a lot of people. Labyrinth. Dance magic, oh magic, dance magic, oh magic. He always sounds like he's about to climax when he's singing. Oh, I saw my baby trying hard as babes could try. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and let my baby doomed. What could I do? What kind of magic spell to use? Slime and snail or puppy dog tail? No, but baby said, dance magic, oh magic, dance magic, oh magic, put that baby, make it free, slap that baby, make it free. Oh shit, I slapped a baby. He gives up code 13, 45 months. I can't believe I started during Yes, Yes, Love Advent time. It's true. The before time. Is Taco okay? He seems crazy as a coconut war dog leader. You know what happened? Is the coffee finally kicked in, guys. I got all my rage out earlier when I yelled. Oh, thank you for helping me realize I wanted to get into voice acting. You never stop inspiring me. Have a stream. Thank you. Bottomus, thank you so much. And Elid and Megalodon with 500. I think I'm reaching an unholy trinity of art dilemma. Getting over my burnout right now when the art stream ended. Moving on to new sketch before finishing the first because fuck cathedral windows. Oh god. Colored pencils. Blend. God damn it, blend! Yeah, you are going into a madness of sorts. Well, sometimes you just gotta yell it out of your system. Sometimes you wake up in a bad mood. It's not anybody. You're just in a bad mood. Like, I woke up going like, I want to fight someone. I chose violence today. Then Vixen with a 24, oh my god, 22 years of support after a day I've had today. I'm being so glad to be here and say hi. Thanks for being you. You are a ray of sunshine. It makes me smile. Thanks again. Looking forward to more moths. There's no more moths. There's only one. Ichigo Lemonade. She's the only moth. Yeah. Line Chew. After Tasha Lidge, Line Chew has raided the Weary 101. Hi, Line Chew. My name is Takahata 101, and I hope you're having some fun. Welcome to the Weary 101. Stay a while. Stay a while and listen. It's me, Deckard Kane, leader of the Herodrum. That's right, everybody. I am Deckard Kane. Would you like to look in my cube? I have the Herodrum cube. If you put a bunch of gems in there, like, I'll make a better gem. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Deckard Kane. That's all I do. I'm glad they brought me back for the third one. Same guy, motherfucker. Roadhouse 103. Thank you so much for the 33 months support. Taka has always a fighter. That's why he made Borky. No, I just asked my sister, who is the DM. I'm like, what's the easiest role to play to start off as? Barbarian. Get in front of shit, let it hit you, and hit it back.
Hey, me play that class.
If Deckard Kane was bread, he'd be Deckard Grain. Hey, the Lucky Otaku from Mexico want to say hello. Hello there. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hola. I know very minimal Spanish. Also French and Japanese. And Australian and New Zealand. All separate languages. Which is distinct dialect. Line 2, I'm gonna grab some food, so enjoy your stream talk. Line 2, I will now that you're here. Taka está incredible. That's all I got. Bueno. bueno. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raids, guys. VTuber laughs. Just follow me. Aha! 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 You can leave now. I gave you your laugh. Did you know that necromancers, they put their souls in direct factories? Demasiado bueno. I'm gonna badly phonetically say Spanish words. If you guys want me to say bad, the amount of VTuber accounts that have followed me, I'm just like, that's specific. VTuber burps, I'm like, congratulations, you found your gold mine. Excusez-moi. See? A little burp. That's what happens when you're drinking coffee and it's acid! I've been lost to Viking Minecraft. It's so fun. Yeah, Viking Minecraft is a lot of fun because it gets rid of everything I hate about Minecraft. Very simple, intuitive, quick, and yeah, Valheim. Any company that, I know Valheim's developers made Deep Rock Galactic, but if you play Deep Rock Galactic, it's over. I'm sorry. And I always love the Valhalla soundtrack. Onyx, hell yeah, the Valhalla soundtrack is great. As a matter of fact, let's switch over to the whole fucking soundtrack. Not just Every Day is Night, which is one of my favorite beats. They make low acidity coffee talk, but does it give you the same rush? Does it give you the same rush, man? What's Deep Rock Galactic? Exactly, Jay Moogle. Your shirt looks great. Oh, you like my shirt? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, again, like last night, I accidentally fell over while I actually ripped one of my shirts open. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but luckily the drink was saved and it was all drank up. So thank God for that. Thank God for that. You know, I'm just gonna whip that out every now and then because it's so good. It's funny. It's funny. Now, guys, who do you want to show up in the bar here? Who do you want to banter? Big Bants. Hell, it's almost 2 o'clock, and yet nobody has shown up to the bar if you don't count everybody in the chat. Which, of course, I do. Onyx0239, after all the subs you've gifted, thank goodness. Not how the calendar went. Now, here's Susu. I have an idea. See, I want to make the Weary 101 yearly calendar for 2021 or 2022, and I need 11 other VTubers. See, I want to take December, because I am a Christmas gift. And I am gift wrapped. Now, I already know, I think I want to get Mary on there. And he could be the, Mr. March. Because he is, of course, a commander. I want Psycho and the Haley Baby to be on your show. Oh, Psycho the Haley Baby. I would love Psycho to be on the show. As a matter of fact, we'd be messaging each other, trying to schedule time. But because of my incredible anxiety, I shit you not, after I took one day off, this is not a brag, I came back to my Twitter and I had 15 unanswered messages and I literally went, Ow! Oh, my leg! Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have did that. Mikasa, you missed last you missed last Friday when Hajime Hime swung on by. Hey there, Susu. Now, you know what? Psycho would be fantastic to have on. Lena Lazar, Peachy Milk, so many people I would love to have on Swing On By, and as well a vampire, possibly. So sometimes I just put the phone back down, Wolf. Hey, Moe Blom, I don't blame you, especially when half of every season is you. So many lovely ladies. That's true, they are very lovely and evil. Some are Yandere, which I have Googled. Interesting. Some are vampires, which I've Googled. Very interesting. One's under Silverveil, maybe Iron Mouse. See, they are very busy. They are very busy doing their thing. Like I am. But it's a matter of having schedules line up. Toxic J! Toxic J! Yeah! 2007 with a 3,300 Bits in the cat daddy machine. Toxic daddy. Thanks so much for the 3,300 bits. Thank you so freaking much, Toxic J. Toxic J. There's so many people we gotta have on by this stream. Hillary MC, thank you. Now, I will say this, guys. All your kindness, all your love you've been raining down is fantastic. Toxic J, thank you so much for 3,300 bits. Come on. Thank you. But I will say this, and I will mean this, because I'm going to always say this once per stream. Drink responsibly. I appreciate you being so kind to my himbo ass. Remember, you can't keep yourself warm if you take fire, if you take the fuel off your fire. Now I know we're in an interesting place in history. We haven't hit the $15 minimum wage thing yet in the States. But no, I do believe the right people are pushing for that. Take care of yourself first and foremost, before anybody else. And if that all works out, then be kind. But until then, treat yourself well, okay? Because I want you to stay warm before you heat me up. And that's all I have to say. So anyways, who wants a drink? I know, it seems counterintuitive, but this is also a bar. Now, who is here? Who would like... That's right, guys. If I ever go to Mexico, I'm going to be an unstoppable ring announcer. I can't even stop rolling my R's. A VTuber laughs. You're always working if you're a VTuber laughing. Ah! Ah! Power Game already 5 with a tier 2 10-month free shop. Thank you so much. To be here, I'm just giving you like clippable shit, guys. This is all this is just me getting in front of a camera going, all right, can I go 3 hours of like clippable bits? Can I? I'm looking down at my watch, and I can't even look at my watch because my model is Ritaka. Now, Ritaka, I gotta say, this land ain't big enough for the two of us. Because I saw Ritaka, you have a TikTok. Did you know I have a TikTok, guys? It took me shockingly large amounts of time to figure it out. It's not because I'm over 30 years old and every text of technology takes me twice as long. It's not why. It's not because I was like, well, where's description? How do I put in my info? You click that and that. Wow, that. I'm halfway to 30, so the pain is starting to creep up. Oh, bullshit. You're halfway to 30? You haven't even made your awful mistakes that will scar you for the rest of your life yet. Those are all starting to manifest now. Have fun! But hey, guys, how are you doing? You get an award for Christopher staying with TikTok. Do I? Do they give me 10 years of my life back? Is that what I get? I would love that prize. I'm 28. Stop bragging, Protoss. Well, I'm going to be a dad. That's 10 years to me. That's true, but I'm still a big child in a lot of ways. All right, everybody. If you're under the age of 30, congratulations. You've won. If you're over the age of 30, it's all over, guys. And girls. Guys, I'm 33, guys. I'm sorry. This isn't a bit. I'm not a 25-year-old pretending to be older. I am actually the age I am presenting. That's right, ladies and bi and gay gentlemen. This daddy energy is naturally occurring. Now that it's in the middle of the day, it's 2 o'clock on hump day. What are you going to do next, guys? You gonna keep hanging out in this bar with this boring old dilf? Dad, I'd like to forget about. Travis and Kara, everybody sags. That's a good. Well, thanks, Levesque. See, the Kevin the Pie. Open your eyes, old man. No, I'm Brock-eyeing right now because there's no point in looking to the future, guys, when it's all over. It's all over. I won't open my eyes and look to the future, kids. I'll have you know I bought that. All right, big update, guys, on some tech stuff. I bought the Valve. I bought the Valve VR set, the full kit. It's on its way. Yeah. So we go in 3D. We go in VR. That's where we're going. Yep. So I literally was able to buy the VR set for Steam and keep everything under budget. So that is on its way and hopefully should be set up in time for my 3D model, which is being worked on by the wonderful Jay Janamu, who is very talented. However, very busy, but they managed to cram me into their schedule. So, yeah. I'm jazzed to get that 3D model because I have some fun things planned for it. That being said, gotta be patient. All I ask, patience is a virtue. All the while, phase 2 of my bar is being worked on, the VIP lounge. I'll be installing new graphics after this. Taka, I'm bankrupt. I bet all my star chips on Bongo Tiger winning against Merrick. Oh, Bongo, you got your ass kicked by Merrick Ishtar? That's your mistake for assuming you could beat him just because he beat me. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about this Sunday. To start the day. We're not going to be starting at 6 p.m. PST. No, much earlier in the day. I'm thinking about a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sunday afternoon. What are you guys thinking? Open season for all of you to bring in your counter-pick decks to kick my ass. Yeah. Well, we get Alien Isolation VR. I will be going back to Alien Isolation because I promised to beat that game. And I will beat that game before I die. Jeb039. Jeb! Well, 3-month resub. After 3 months, it's been... Here's to a few more. Well, thank you so much. I gotta be very, 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 very careful with my 3D model because I know what you degenerates will do with them. Shake my head at all of you. All of you. All of you. Every last one of you in the chat. I already know. I go onto Pornhub and I see my friends pop up in the related videos. How dare you? How dare all of you? Load 1 bottle of puppers, please. You think I don't see that when I go on Pornhub? We would never do anything bad, but Tom over there probably will. He would. Never trust a Bombadil. Well, Rule 34. No. Draw it. Well, the thing is, I realized that my Twitter followers were dropping, guys, so I had to inject anime. I had to become the demons. I blame Israel. Oh, please. Israel wish he could drink this drink. Israel's not allowed to drink this drink, guys. Okay? That's not allowed. Okay? I don't care how clumsy Israel. He's a terrible detective. He detected a murderer and didn't report him to the him. SMH. SMH. I mean that. Hey guys, my schedule again this week. That's right, guys. Right now. tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST. We're going to play more Valhalla. I think about 5 to 6 sessions of that. We're on session number 4. Of course, Friday night is going to where the madness happens, where I'm just going to let people show the fuck up. I'm going to install that damn program where everyone's little PNGs bob, so I can actually have a certain level of madness in the bar that night. Because I'm going to be honest with you, every Friday night we get front page. So let's see who's going to be joining me that Friday night to get front page. Because of all fucking nights, I get front page with Haru, Bao, and Hajime just shit posting in my bar. It's good stuff. It's good stuff right there. And of course, Saturday, wrestling. But Sunday, ignore that 6 p.m. PST. That's more of a 12 p.m. PST. We're going to be starting early in the day. Open Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenges? Yeah, it's probably going to be Sunday, early afternoon. I didn't get a new schedule change because only one thing needed to be changed, I realized. So, you know. So everybody who needs a drink! Who needs a drink? Ah! Dual links! So people can play. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, not that, nah. I don't want to lose in one turn. Alright, okay, well, glass of whiskey left 5 minutes from my mind. No, it's in there like a chemical burn. It will never leave. More bourbon plays. No crowns for heroes. Good, I agree. And chat, what is the worst thing you've seen here, aside from right now? What is the last thing you want to see on this stream, which I will totally do out of spite? The uncleanable glass? Yeah. You know, I'm throwing you a fucking curveball here, right? Mr. Psychic. No, I can't do that. I'm a guy. I can't use that. I already won, Travis. Clam? There's a Clam VTuber, but... The Harry Potter you read was bizarre. It was bizarre. I hate it when you fall over and spill alcohol. Oh, it's the worst. I really would. Divine's word, Valon. Just hear me. I mean, I'll be honest with you. A female Takahata? Oh, that's... Listen, I need to stand up. I'll be on my back all the time. Because I'll be napping, you see. What? What? Stop it. Like, stop it. Stop flirting with me. Get out of here. Stop it. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh my god, stop flirting with me. Chat, stop it. You're not going to take me down. It's not going to work. Okay. Ah! 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 I'm being dragged out of the mark! No, no, no! Kick away! Ah! Oh god, it's like Dead Space 1! Ah! 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 Whew! Whew! Brrr. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Hey, Simon, thank you for the 19th century month. Hey, happy. I should have put this shipment. You put it right in the back. Thank you, Simon. It's thank you. Oh no, he fell. Nor loot picks at me. I only got this one loot pick, guys. That's really it. And again, it's just me being clumsy. I cannot believe I'm such a clumsy oaf. Falling over like this while my shirt rip open. But thank goodness my abs were there to catch all that expensive champagne. I need you to drink up. Otherwise, it will go to waste. Good. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. Why is it aggressed to trash man? Because I am a trash man, everybody. I really am. Question, would female Takahata have short hair or long hair? Messy hair. Messy. Definitely messy hair. Definitely messy hair. Actually, guys, would you like some ASMR? I think it's time for some ASMR, guys. I've been practicing with my ASMR abilities, and I think it's about time I whipped it out. Everybody, welcome to my ASMR stream. Hey, Cliffmaster, thank you so much for the 8-month reshot. Completely appreciate that. Guys, so here I'm going to, you can't see it, but I'm going to drink some Spellegrino fizzy water. God, it's good. It's good ASMR. Let's read the script now. Let's read the script I wrote. Red leather, yellow letter, seashells by the seashore. Peter Piter picked a piece of pickled pepper. Moist. I am saying the word moist. How's this ASMR? Is it doing okay? Is this good so far? I got some more, actually. Let me grab this pen here real fast, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this, guys. Do you like that? Is that the kind of ASMR you're going for, guys? That's me dropping boobies. ASMR! Da-da! That was it, guys. That was my ASMR. Was it everything you hoped it was and more? Was it everything you hoped it was and more, guys? I know it was for me. Oh, totally. Absolutely. That's not my titty slapping. This is my titty slapping. There we are. Oh, a second. I can't do that without my hands below the table. There we are. That was the wrong hand. You ever do that again? Quick question. Can you never do that again? No, Stormbringer 15. Unfortunately, I will be doing that again as soon as possible. As someone who actually listens to ASMR, I can say that was actually good, lol. I think I'd actually be okay at terrible, ironically bad ASMR, but I also think... I just feel like just me talking into the microphone like this. Hey. Let me try for real. Hey. I just want you to know that it's okay. You can relax. You busted your ass, and now all you need to do is just enjoy the rest of the day. I want to thank you all for swinging on by the Weary 101. We're only just starting. I mean that. Thank you. And maybe you might hear some more ASMR in the future. I've considered it. But, I mean, I just sound like a dad. Who's interested in that? Play the music. Oh, I gotta give them personal affirmations. Listen, guys, this parasocial relationship is a two-way street. Okay? I gotta up my own side a little bit. So I just started to up my volume a little bit so I can talk more like this. That's right. I've been told to use my basic speaking voice a lot more like this by talented voiceover people who told me to do stuff like this. And I'm thinking maybe this is how I should do the bar. Like this, specifically. Crank up the volume a little bit, talk lower, more deep in the chest. Yeah, I've been told it's rich and warm and full-bodied like a cup of coffee. Yeah. Strong and bitter, like me. Dark roast? No, I'm pretty blonde roast, actually, all things considered. Yeah. Have I tried a wish accent? Oh, it's my wish. No, I can't. They all just turn into orcs. I'm sorry. All British accents turn into orc accents really quickly. Just how it be. It do be like that. Make a girl. That's the problem. Like, a majority of VTubing fans are boys. Trust me, I checked my stats. 85% of you have penises. According to the census. Mm-hmm. Ah, blonde roast. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I get stats. I'm sorry. I get stats, and it tells me I'm a female. Now, 15% of you are ladies. And I'm not saying you ain't there, but I'm looking at those stats. Yeah, it is, I'm just happy there's some place for you ladies to hang out here. See, my whole idea was to market myself as, hey, VTubing fans, drop your girlfriends off at the bar on the way to go simp for your favorite anime character. Lower for the boys in the back. Ain't getting any lower for me. Have a good day. No crowns for heroes. Thank you so much. Lady friends rise up because I'm too short. Now, Stormbringer, don't say that unless you are very short. So thank you for warning us. Duzarina. I mean, it makes sense in that regard. I don't know. I wanted it to internet bar. Well, Steel Throne, then stick on by, man. How you doing today? By the way, if you've wandered in here from the search function, say, yeah, I was searching for something and I saw an anime character and I thought, what game is that? And now he's talking to me. What the fuck? Oh, I know. The weirdness of current society. Every time of great strife increases technology. World War II gave us microwaves. And radar. Oddly enough. Oh! One second, I'm gonna crack my back here, guys. I gotta crack my back here. I gotta crack my boomer back. Hold on. Ah! Ha ha! Ah! There we are, guys. Now I can live another 5 years. Now I can live another 5 years, guys. I am confirmed for 5 more years of winter. Guys, it's gonna be cool around here. You said you like big girls, right? What about the giant vampire chick from Resident Evil 8? What did I do for you? Nah, didn't do nothing for me because that's clearly all tentacles beneath there. I've seen enough Resident Evil to know everything beneath that dress is tentacles. Nope, nothing about me. Nope. Also, I'm not in the boobs, which are clearly also tentacles. Listen, I'm happy for everybody who likes the big ladies like that, but it's too Ursula for me. And also the outfit, too Victorian. I don't find that attractive. I know, right? But Taka, why aren't you into that? Because I'm not. Because I'm not. Steel Throne, the bar has a bit of cyberpunk too. It drew me in. Hell yeah! Perfect time for that, right? How would you like a cyberpunk game to work for you? Not the ditties? Eh, they're not the top pick. What happened to Chris's physique? Oh, Resident Evil started drug testing. Thighs then? Thighs, booty. I'm both very excellent. And I'm a fan of the thighs and the booty. Boobs are great. Don't get me wrong, I respect the boobas. But if I had to put them all on a chart, I gotta put boobas at number 3. Booty number 1, thighs number 2. Booba. Obviously, personality is number 1, but we don't even talk about that. And I know all the ladies have their own list. Guys in suits. That's about it. That's just all I know, really. Cyberpunk 2077 is heartbreaking. Divine Sword Avalon. Yeah, that hurts. My personality 0. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Okay, why I just join into tentacles? I don't... Have you ever played a Resident Evil game? Don't you understand, like, almost every single goddamn fight? So, Taka, you're saying giant vampire lady has a vagina like Princess Clara from Drawn Together? Yes, to start at the least. Have you guys never seen, like someone who's like, oh, cool, look at that. Look at that Resident Evil villain in a big burly outfit. I wonder if there's nothing underneath there. And there always is. There always is. So, are you into her? Nope. I already know what horrible monsters are going to come out of that. I can only imagine. They already know they got, like, a lot of people are going, oh, she's so great and she's so beautiful. Now all the devs are like, all right, how do we subvert that and make them terrified? Mr. X had a claw, though. Mr. X had a top hat. Resident Evil silly. Sarah Rose Place, how are you doing today? We're doing a good morning. It's 2:20 in the afternoon. Wait, that does make sense, actually. If it's morning where you are. Don't you understand? Everything is North America. That's why it's imperative that all Americans go into other countries and be mad when they don't. My favorite thing. It's good shit. Hey, 420. No, it's 220, guys. Sorry, Stormbringer. Best Coast has not said it's 420 yet. GMT -3. Aren't time zones fun, guys? Isn't it fun? Wesker had time to fucking have sex, guys, in between all the games. He's like, sex with a woman. That's what he would sound like. Complete global saturation. Yeah, we're talking about Resident Evil and how, Peter Griffin. You think that's bad? Reminds me of the time there was complete global saturation. Alright. Let's not forget that Resident Evil 5 ended with bazookas and fighting inside a volcano, which is where Resident Evil died. And we've just been kind of playing its death song for a while. I know 7 kind of reinvented the wheel a little bit, and 8 looks fun, but I'm probably not going to play 8. I'm not into horror games. Like, Alien Isolation is already too much for me. Big Piglet, random reminder that you are a good person. The world is better with you in it. Maybe, but only if I do my due diligence every day. Big Piglet. Shadow Fox 32459 with 18 months. Reshot, happy 18 months. How would I be able to send something to Monty? Talk to her. Talk to her. Not me. Do not come to me for my sister stuff. Thank you. Final Fantasy VI suffers from a really, really frustrating problem. Is that the devs saw how good Mass Effect was doing and said, hey, we should do that. But it's not good. Also, one of them is the son of Wesker, who we've never mentioned before this. Okay. It's really what it felt like. Like when 6 was just a bad Mass Effect game. Who would win a fight, me or Hajime? Hajime would lose. And you said Final Fantasy VI. My bad. Most franchises die at 6. And then after 6, they started a new game called Final Fantasy VII, but Final Fantasy but worse. And then a slow downfall of the franchise, which was in FF9, stopped, but continued ongoing. See, we talk about all these guys. We talk about listening to our Lord and Savior Tak. No. I've heard he's a wonderful, sweet guy with a big heart and a lot of talent. I have a big heart, but that might be because of all the salt I have. And lots of talent, mostly because I'm full of it. I'm glad. Happy to hear Taka's sounding much happier now. No, I just got all my fucking extra anger energy out. Just you woke up and I chose violence. As some men do. Oh, it's okay, guys. We're only going into month 16 of quarantine. Well, quarantine started in March. Nah, it's only for people who were told to start it. I saw that shit coming way ahead of time when I started my quarantine in January. So now I am going on month 15 of not touching somebody who isn't family related. Ah! Ha! How's quarantine going for you guys? Has it driven you insane yet? Ha! Ah! You know what sucks? Is even though it's going to be over and all this, I'm still going to be nervous around people. Like, I used to not be nervous around a crowd of people. If a bunch of people stood around me, it never made me nervous. I never suffered from that level of anxiety. Now I do! Damn it! It's okay. Last 6 months, probably, unless you live in Texas, where what? What disease? If you live in Texas, everybody, your leadership is insane. That's as political as I'm getting today. Requirement reminds me of Juan for the first 2 seasons of RWBY. Was Juan the one who ruined the show? Was Juan that hero who showed up in season 1 for no reason and just ruined the whole plot? Was that knight character for no reason showed up in season 1? Hey, Monty was a friend of mine. So understand if I ever talk about RWBY, it comes from Jan? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll have hot takes on RWBY. Monty Ohm was a friend of mine. I actually spoke to Monty Ohm a couple of weeks before he passed away. He sent me a link to something he was working on. I had the opportunity of going down to the Rooster Teeth studios with the rest of TFS a couple of years, about a year prior to him passing away. He actually met me at PAX Prime, no joke, at a party that I got invited to with a couple of friends I was going to PAX Prime with. And he came up to me and introduced himself. So nice. One of the nicest people I've ever met. One of the most humble people. Because this guy, he made so much amazing shit. And he was just, hi there, I'm a big fan of your work. He came up that way, introduced himself. And he told me something that was really cool. He said that in the middle of rendering the first season of RWBY, that when he was just doing basic animations and any kind of cleanup work, when he had to sit at the computer for hours on end, he would have he would have Dragon Ball Z abridged on the other computer screen because it inspired him. Because he said it saw people working with limited pieces, making it work. And that was one of the reasons why I found it inspiring, and that blew my fucking mind. So when I was watching the H Bomber Guy video about what happened to RWBY, it shows a video of Monty Ohm rendering, and Dragon Ball Z is on the other computer screen, and Bomber says he's watching Dragon Ball Z, that's pretty cool. And I'm watching that video going, that's abridged. And that makes me so happy knowing that. Because he said that, and I got to see footage. It's like, well, he wasn't full of shit on that one. Then he passed away. It was always heart-wrenching. And he had a fun idea he wanted to do with TFS that I never went public with, and I don't know if I should. Because, I mean, it was something he was one of those people who talked about concepts. Like, he would always think about, well, what could happen? What could be? He was always one of those guys, right? So he was, like, working and crafting on a fun plot line, a fun idea of what he wanted to do, kind of with the people he found inspiring, which was TFS and, at the time, the Game Grumps. He kind of wanted to do something involving those two. And he had the idea of having an exhibition match with OCs. That was all he, as far as got to, before he unfortunately passed away. And that idea never saw the light of day. Because that was, the connection through that was Monty. So it was only discussion at that point. Nothing official, nothing being worked on. It was all just in talks with him. And he really was so supportive. And one of the last things I ever heard from him was him sending me a message while I was in the middle of a vacation going, hey, I hope that project you're working on is coming along well. This kind of guy he was. And people aren't just saying that. That's true. So when I watched the RWBY video, I went, it's true. And I'm like, I remember watching the first 2 seasons of RWBY going, I feel like this character Jean kind of shows up and ruins the plot because it becomes about him when it's about the 4 girls, right? And I was so confused. I watched H Bomber Guy's video. I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't just the same then. Okay. And season 3 was okay, but that was because they had all Monty's pieces still, and after that, no offense. If you still like it, you like it. Go for it. Watch it. I've auditioned for it. Probably won't be ever again after this. But then again, I had a connection to Monty, and he was a really good, kind soul to me. So, I mean, that's why one of the series I was working on in secret, I have been working on in secret, is dedicated to him. And there will be a character named after him in it that will never speak. Hey, Asmodeus Astaroth, that's the rudest thing you could ever say. So I'm just gonna time you out. So was that your... So what was your plan? All right, I'm gonna correct a personal friend of him for saying his name wrong. People say shit differently. I have a Canadian accent. I've corrected multiple times of saying that shit. It's like faux and fa. It's like always fucking corrected. Don't come in here. That was rude as fuck. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. That's just a big no-no. No to spa. I know, I'll correct the personal friend of how to say his name. That will go over well. My God, bruh. I'm not even mad. I'm just more bewildered that you did it. I remember Shadow Jack. The thing I remember Alien Isolation when the Xeno bastard walked past you and met. I just stared the whole time. I was scared and scared for you. And that's the thing about Alien Isolation that's hard to play. You feel hunted. You're talking about Juan or Yon? He didn't clarify that, so that's on him. If he didn't clarify, you're talking about Yon or Monty, bro, you gotta type better. If I'm saying Juan's name wrong, it's because I mean this. I could give a shit less about that character. I could care less about that character. That character literally hamstrung the whole plot. So I have no qualms in saying that character was a writing anchor. That it fucking dragged everything to a fucking stop. And here's the thing, and this is true, and I say this as a writer. H. Bomber Guy was completely correct. That is a self-insert, and someone was really excited to make an OC that could flirt with all the girls. And don't get me wrong, you build to that. You don't make that the entire fucking plot when you're introducing all the characters. You have them be a secondary character in the background who occasionally says something, but does not direct the entire plot. That is why I dislike Jean's character, because the writer shoehorned him in and made him the main character of the plot in the first season. In the first season. That's why it's bad. And that's why when H. Bomber Guy pointed that out, I'm like, yes, thank you. I remember watching it feeling this way. He just laid it all out the perfect way. In the first season, the main characters are the Ruby girls. And in the middle of it, a self-insert shows up. And it's so awkward and bad, and the more I look back at it, I'm like, wow, this actually hamstrung the show. He's like, nothing wrong with the character. Nothing wrong with the character. Nothing wrong with having a self-insert either. It can't be the main character, though. It can't be the main character. No. Sure, you can like that guy, but you gotta remember the first season was to introduce the Ruby girls. The 4 of them. It wasn't to introduce a male OC who all the girls wanted to date for prom. It was so fucking terrible. It almost ruined the show. And I say that because there's so much potential but everyone hated him. I know. But when you're the head writer, you can do whatever you want. The whole it can't be anime, it's not from Japan argument that came from Ruby. Anime is animation. It's just a catch-all term. It's a catch-all term, so like Japanese animation comes from Japan. Anime can be made. I mean, fucking, I'll say that. I mean, it's obvious that fucking Avatar was based on anime. Like they took some of the things that make anime work, the exaggerated expressions and everything. It's an anime. It is. It's a Western anime, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with Western animes. I would argue that there's not just Japanese anime, there's Brazilian anime. Have you never heard of Cyber 6? Good God in heaven. That's Brazilian anime. And that's some good ass shit. And I know I grew up with that. I look at Ruby, and the reason I see like all the potential, and I just cannot believe that no one said, hey, do you really think you should be making the whole plot in the first season about you? Because Monty wasn't the head writer, and that was the biggest mistake. He made the initial concept, and then they added another guy who worked on one of the newest seasons at the time of fucking Red vs. Blue, and it was okay. It was Miles. Yeah, Miles Luna's character. Not Miles. I know there's the younger guy and there's the older guy. The older guy, nah. Younger guy, nah. This is... Oh, no. Here's the thing. Thank you, Shadowfax 3255. I just love your writing. One of the best things. I'll randomly start doing random abridged Helsing quotes from your Sunday walks. The love-hate romance between Ellicott and Anderson is the best. Well, because they're very similar. Where's that Geiger vid? I'm also congrats on your Steam out. Oh, thank you. I got my Steam out. Thunderspear, I got 50 pages of fanfiction on my favorite OC for Ruby, no interaction with any of the main cast or locations. And that's a bad sign. And it's kind of its own fault. Like, Trice said it threatens to be good sometimes. I think that's what H-Armor guy said, too. But that's what I think about Ruby. I mean, great actors, great actresses, so many fantastic performances in that. Neon Preacher, it literally derailed the entire show and it never recovered. That's as far as my opinion, because H-Armor guy pointed out at the end of season 1, there was a big plot point, and all the characters that led up to that never showed up because the entire plot leading up to that was all about Gene and his blue-haired friend, who also was equally boring as fuck. H-Armor guy pointed out that this whole season felt weird, like all of a sudden the whole plot didn't add up to the end, and that was the point. Monty did the beginning and the end, it was up to the other guys to do the middle, and they wrote it about themselves flirting with the girls. That's why it's trash. That's why it's garbage. And that's why season 1 of Ruby literally hamstrings the whole fucking plot. No, it's literally the first season. The wrong decisions on the writing in season 1 literally gave the show a birth defect to start. That was season 2, but okay. You see, I can't even tell the difference between the seasons, Trice Alpha, because that's how bad they were. Sun is fine because Sun had a good actor. Neptune was No offense. Again, I'm crapping on big name people here, but I'm sorry. This is just how when I watch this is how I feel. Sun is a sweetheart because of a good performance, but it doesn't change the fact that some of these characters, especially season 1 and 2, which are one season in my opinion, because my brain has just condensed them. Season 1 ends with all those other characters landing in that dropship. That's the end of season 1, in my opinion. And that, all those characters were supposed to be touch based on, never were, because that would get in the way of making my own OC with my friend and having all the fictitious girls want to fuck us. That gets in the way of that plot. And by the way, it's not bad writing. How dare you? Oh, I don't even, this doesn't even bug, it's not like I'm going to be cast in Ruby. I'm not going to be cast in it. It's self-insert dating to girls. It's exactly it. Emmy Knightley, and it's just like, you can't excuse it because it's literally the laziest of lazy high school, like middle school writing. And it's, when people try to excuse it, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I'd be a good Crow voice. I think Crows had enough voices. Yeah, no, I blame Miles and Carrie for that horrible OC shit in Season 1 and Season 2 for fucking hamstringing the plot. Season 3 was good because it was what that was left of Monty Ohm's influence coming to fruition. After that... It's just... You know, it's what bugs me is because it could have been so great. And that's the thing H. Robert said. Like, there's so much greatness there. And just basic writing mistakes that they will never admit. They'll never admit. They'll never admit to that. If they admit they fucked up the whole show from the get-go, they can't ever write again. And that's fine. But it's a bad mistake. They were young, too. They made an honest mistake. It's just, don't make excuses for it. Season 1 and Season 2 were a hot mess because of bad writing. They're just bad writing. Bad writing ruined Season 1 and Season 2. It's just... Monty can only say so fucking much. Didn't Miles and Carrie work off of Monty's notes? I don't fully know, but I'm pretty sure the first season of a show should not be about two OCs hitting on all the main characters. That is not what the first season of your show should be about. I'm making his face. Because you have Monty Ohm. When is Ruby being a harem show? First 2 seasons really badly. That's why they stopped. But to this day, it still fucked the show up. It really did. I'm so confused. I don't know how. I've been talking about Ruby this entire time. Monty's choreography and character designs was everything. And the music. Oh, the music. Ah. Sexy music. I think if you want to smack somebody, just don't make excuse for garbage writing, guys. Like, writing, imagine, okay, I want you to imagine this, okay. Now imagine, imagine we're writing the Cell Saga, and all of a sudden Trunks shows up, but Trunks never was in the plot. And then all the girls wanted to fuck Trunks. And then all the other characters were supposed to show up at the end of the season, like the androids never get any screen time, because the entire plot is dedicated to Trunks and his new OC trying to fuck all the Dragon Ball Z girls, but they all really want to fuck them, you see. But then the bad guys all show up, and we're all confused at the end. That's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Is a bunch of OCs showed up when something else was supposed to happen, and it was all about them and trying to have sex and being popular and all the girls wanting them. Why was the first plot so weird? I am going to say that literally was one of the biggest writing mistakes ever, and it was never being recovered from. Louis Vasquez Music with 3-month resub. Thank you. And I say that because Monty was my friend. Okay? And I'm allowed to say that. Anyways. Now, I bitched about Ruby for about 40 minutes, guys. That's good. I'm getting it all onto my system. Please fill in the blank. Follow your name. Jetstream Lover, there's a reason why your brain has blocked out everything that wasn't a fight scene from the first 2 seasons, which are 1 season. Asmodeus, just in the future, bruh, you gotta be careful about that shit, because I was talking about my friend. I apologize for the miscommunication, but in the future, make it very clear. Because in that moment, it sounded like you were giving me shit for pronouncing my friend's name. I could not tell the difference. So, appreciate the apology. And I understand. I'm glad you understand. And thank you so much for hearing me out. Respect. And make you a drink. Thank you for being understanding. And that's how you... And that's positive, guys. I ain't holding it against you. You made an honest mistake. All good. So here's your drink, man. The Snow Fox Typer, they can't restart. They can't restart because Monty passed away. Did I expect this to get so heated? Well, it's because some people are making excuses for garbage writing. Well, I kind of liked it. It's because if you liked the Jean and the blue shit from the first, season and a half, the reason why is because those characters were so fucking vanilla that you self-imposed your own personality on them like a harem protagonist or a hentai protagonist. And you may not like that truth, but that's the reason why you're making excuses for that. Hey, Army of 1034, thank you for putting a smile on my face in my darkest times. Well, 2,750 bits, Army of 1034. Hey, you take care of yourself first and foremost, okay? I don't know what's going on in your life right now, Army of 1034, but you're never an army of one. You're never alone. Know that there's lots of people out there who want to help out their fellow man. And if you're having a really bad day, please stick around, and please know that there are other people out there who are struggling as well. So you're not alone in your fight. Hold on, you might be mixing up Jean and Sun Wukong. There's Jean and the blue-haired one. Those are the two I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Sun, because Sun was performed really well and was written particularly okay. I'm talking about Blue and Jean, Neptune and Jean, the two head writers who inserted themselves in a fucking prom plot. They fucking ruined that plot. They did. They did. They did. The first plot should have been about introducing Ruby and having their interwoven interdynamic and all the secondary characters who are going to show up at the end of Season 1. Because, again, they had all of his notes. They knew what was coming at the end of that season with all those characters. And did they get any screen time? No, because Miles and Carrie's self-inserts were too busy trying to dick the girls. That's it. That's why I get pissed. Because that was a hundreds of thousands of dollar project that very basic middle school writing fucked up. And it was done by a friend of mine who's no longer here. So I'm allowed to be a little bit bitchy. I have nothing bad to say about post-season 2, really. Season 3, I think, is a fantastic story. After that, I didn't watch it, so I have no strong feelings one way or the other. I'm talking about Season 1 and Season 2. And here's the thing. Wait, I fell off in the middle of Season 2. You can't tell the difference between the two seasons. Because the first 2 seasons are a fucking mess. They are. I rewatched them before visiting Monty, and I went, holy fuck, this is more of a mess than I remember it being. Am I a bad person? No. Well, H. Bomber Guy released a 2-hour video breaking down why RWBY could have been way better than it was. And he spends half the video talking about the first 2 seasons. Because he specifically talks about Gene and Neptune self-inserts ruining the plot. Literally stalling the plot to the point where it has to play catch-up in the 3rd season. And it kind of works. But that's only because of Monty's notes. Again, I have been going for 45 minutes about this, ladies and gentlemen. And somehow the views are going up. Or going down. I have not checked. I just don't care. That's no Fox Diver. We could talk about this for another hour, if actually. Or you can leave. I'm a catty bitch. Up. You were at 7 when I got here. Up. Oh, it's going up. Going up, 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 up. That's the thing. You just gotta bitch about something. Quit, get angrier. I can't get any angrier than I already am. I mean, the show's done. I mean, I haven't heard anyone talk about RWBY positively in like 2 years. Bungo Tiger. Ah, Bungo Tiger. Would you like a drink, Bungo? Bungo, I heard you've been having a rough go of it lately. I heard Barry put you over a barrel and spanked your bottom. You're not beating Mary in Yu-Gi-Oh! I beat Mary in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're not as good as him. You're not... I honestly mean this. You cannot draw enough cards to beat me. No. Bungo. Bungo, just avoid me. I'm just going to emasculate you. Bungo. 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 Move on to another opponent. Don't go for the main eventer. Don't go for the World Championship. Don't go for Brock Lesnar. Okay, no. I'm just going to job you out in 2 turns. 2 seasons before you job out like a RWBY season. I'm going to embarrass you like season 1 of RWBY. It's going to be awkward, and we're going to wonder what happened. You wait till my self-insert shows up. I'm going to fucking destroy your plot. It's going to be all about me. Me trying to dick down the main characters. Bungo, it's because you have a check mark beside your name, and you're privileged. I woke up at the side of the bed and I chose violence today. No, Skarsgård. No, Skarsgård. I am not backing down. I'm a madman right now. I am angry. I am roasting everything. Bungo, you can't... I can't get over how much I hate that. That shit was sold on Blu-ray. High school, middle school level self-insert anime OCs. My main character, all the girls like because he's cool. Blu-ray sales. I'm a professional writer. Fuck. It bugs me. It just drives me up the wall, those two. Ah! So, if you've noticed anything from my bridge burning tonight, folks, if you learned anything from my bridge burning tonight, folks, is that I don't think that those guys are bad writers today. No, I don't actually think that. I don't know how good of writers they are anymore. I do not know how good of writers they are, but that crap they wrote back then is trash. It's garbage. Garbage in glorious 4K. After season 3 is great. After that, the show's I mean, it struggles. Mostly because they had a really cool plot involving lots of spinning pieces, and I do believe after Monty was gone, the writers had no idea what to do, so they just started to go, well, they travel from town to town, meeting character. Great, guys. I don't know how you do it. I wish I could be paid to do that. Pour one out for the Monty. We missed you, sir. Absolutely. I know it sounds like I'm being a dick here. It's because I am, because I've been doing this for 14 years. You know what it is? I've always felt this way about that, because I take it seriously because it's a fantastic original piece of art, and it will forever be mired in egotistical writing. You know? And it just bums me out because my friend who's gone, his art will always be mired by that selfishness. And that's always going to bug me. It's always going to bring it up a little bit. And if I ever am in the room with either of those guys, I will say that to them. Because in the end, I'm not going to bullshit somebody. And I know that sounds like it's odd. It's because after he passed away, the show was over, and I mean this, they just didn't want to admit it. And one of the writers tried to take over and completely made a different show, which was mediocre. It never had the same fire. Because the thing is, it had a lot of momentum. Despite all the fucking storyline problems with Ruby, despite everything going on those first 2 seasons, it still had an insane amount of momentum because Monty Ohm was such an artist with his fight scenes and his character designs that you wanted to see more. You toughed through that garbage to get to see what was coming next. Despite how fucking trash those OCs were, you still got through it because you liked everything else. And then once Monty was gone, it was all gone. And it was all was left was just a misinterpretation of someone else's art, in my opinion. They kept it going because I had enough momentum going. And yeah, it's why I haven't really, it's just how it is. I mean, Joey C, that's not true. I'm an OC. This is an OC. This is my VTuber OC. Yeah. OCs aren't bad. But the problem is when people think their OCs are the main character. See, my OC is the main character of his own story. But I'm not the main character of everyone's story. No. See, that show, Ruby, doesn't say Jean and Neptune. It says Ruby. And that's why I'll always be very critical about this one thing. Because they made the one mistake. They made the art about themselves, not about the art. Anyways, you caught your any animes or shows that have caught your attention? I mean, Dorohedoro. I know I need to watch that one. I know there's that, there's a couple anime that came out this season that are actually pretty good that aren't just moe blob garbage. Like, romanticizing dating, like just really creepy shit. I know there's some good animes. Well, Sister Hat, the Resident Evil movies are just garbage because if Melissa Jovovich isn't making a movie, the world will implode. Mob Psycho is good shit, but Mob Psycho came out 2 years ago. Reincarnated as a Slime, I heard it was good until, once again, it fell to the trap where they stopped making Monster Girls and they just made the same cookie-cutter moe blob 15-year-old anime character. Which is creepy. It's creepy. It's always been creepy when they do that shit. And I know culturally in the States, it's... like, I know culturally in Japan it's normal, but in North America, nah, it's weird. Oh, they killed everybody? Good. And they start fresh and be true to being a monster creature thing and not just make humans with different colored skin. Because that's boring. Demon Slayer's good, but I've been told I can't watch that either because it becomes bad eventually, like every anime. And no anime... something happened. I believe a law was passed in 1986 that no anime could end satisfyingly. It must always make people angry. I believe that was the Evangelion law that was passed. You know what my favorite part about Evangelion fans are? As how they keep trying to explain that the ending is good when in fact it's fucking garbage. It's always been garbage, and every time they try to add more pieces, it reveals how more and more up the ass the writer went. Oh, I know. Now here's the thing. Evangelion up to the ending was a good-ass anime. I would argue iconic. The opening theme, fantastic. Cool themes, great. The ending, garbage. Garbage. It was garbage because the writer had no idea what to do. And every time he tries to pretend he does, have you noticed how it makes less and less sense? It's because he had no idea what he was doing for the ending. So he just made a mindfuck, said, what does the ending mean? It's your own interpretation. Oh, so it's bad. No, it's good! I'm just crapping on anime. And I'm like, am I up to 300 now? Because I'll just keep crapping on popular anime. I don't give a shit anymore. Like, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch these shows because I know they turn to garbage. It's like, for the love of me, Darling in the Franxx. I will laugh hilariously about this shit. Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx. Guys, I don't know what happened. I was shocked. Shocked and appalled that an anime about girls' butts being the handles of the mecha turned out to be shit in the end. Shock. Absolutely shock. I am just in shock that an anime with the entire crux was girls' asses becoming the handles was shit the whole time. Stop making excuses for garbage. From the it's like you can have a great plot and the girls' butts are handles. That's shit. That's a shit concept. You have ruined a good idea with pointless horniness. Make hentai. No, it's garbage. The concept is the ass's hands. The people expected a lewd anime to have some Shakespearean novelty? Why the fuck would you think that? Oh, it's actually the hips. It's actually the hips. Mazil! That's worse and stupider. That doesn't matter. That shit. Redo a Healer is just a sociopath simulator. You know what'd be great? If we put somebody in the one scenario where they're allowed to be a monster. Well, they're not actually allowed to be a monster. But we're going to create a scenario and a narrative that says it's okay. Right? That's perfectly okay. Remember, if you're hurt, it's okay to hurt somebody else. Revenge is a perfectly normal thing. Fucking hate this garbage shows. These garbage shows, I swear to God, are encouraging some of the worst shit in humanity. Getting revenge does nothing but hurt more people. Redo a Healer isn't hentai. Redo a Healer is a snuff film. Alright? And the fact that it was touted as anything other than hentai is a fucking crime. I mean that. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It should be allowed to be made. On hentai websites. Get that garbage out of my seasonal anime. So every anime is trash. Yes, this Flaming here. You've caught up real quick here. Joblin reincarnate. Sorry, if it's an isekai, it's garbage now. Because there's nothing interesting. Isekai trope is just, there's nothing interesting anymore about it. You can't reinvent the wheel. Even Konosuba, the fucking parody. The parody is now just an isekai like everything else because, once again, all the ironic girls that were intentionally bad, now everybody wants to fuck them. So now they've turned it into an actual isekai. Attack on Titan, great start, great finish, garbage middle. Attack on Titan. You can only be so much of a mystery before people think you're meandering and are going nowhere. That's Attack on Titan Season 2 and 3. No Bungo Taiga. No Bungo Taiga. No Bungo Taiga. Log Horizon was good. Log Horizon was good. Sword Art Online. Rise Lucas, thank you for the bits. I'm fucking mad. A Shield Hero. Shield Hero was... Shield Hero was fine. I think it was interesting to have a villain like that, because people like that exist. But... garbage. I was ruined by every time people tried to talk about it, they were like, hey, this actor should play him. No, he shouldn't play anybody, actually. Pick a different king. Overlord's okay, but once again, the character's broken from the get-go. There's nothing interesting. There's no power creep. Overlord, unfortunately, lost me because he started as the most powerful character, and that's not interesting to me. I like it when he's weak, and he has to get stronger. That's more entertaining to me. If you just start as the most powerful character, it's not an entertaining plot to me. You know? That's just how I am, though. To each their own. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who won't watch Season 1 of Parks and Recreation. So. Yeah, because after a Season 1 of Attack on Titan, the plot becomes fucking boring. All that Recon Force shit is boring. It is. It goes nowhere. It's like 5 books of, oh, Annie's also a bad guy. Oh, she's now in a gem. Anyways, moving on with the plot. It was such a boring waste of fucking time. I stopped reading. I just can't care about this. Hey! Why didn't my, something's going on here, guys. I do not know why, but my Yeah, something's going on with all my settings here, guys. I'm not getting any of my emotes here, or any of my bit drops are coming down here. So we're gonna jump down here real quick here. Goblin Slayer was okay, but again, all these animes eventually become what they're parroting or subverting because they can't get away from it. Like One Piece. I mean, eventually something will just hit its bloat. All right, hold on. Wait. I gotta test my follows, guys, because my follows aren't coming through here. All right, there we go. 100 bits coming down there. Nexalas, thank you so much. All right, tested my follow alert's working. There you go. Like, there it is. Why aren't you activating when someone follows? Ah, for the life of me. God, my stomach. Oh, God damn it. I hate when the test does this. Alrighty, guys. It's like when everyone sits there and praises Gundam Wing when they won't admit it's garbage. Gundam Wing is boring. Gundam Wing has sexy boys. I'm sorry. I need to go out of my way here. Camerupt Goodwin with a 3-month resub. Kiss down door. 3 months of insanity. It's good for more Taka. About to start on Gundam Wing here. Gundam Wing ruined Gundam because all the girl fans who thought the boys were sexy mistook the sexy boys for a good plot. That's right. Oh, we're going right into it here. This is a G Gundam fan talking, by the way, so everything I'm saying is full of shit. No, I mean it. I mean it. So many people just excuse that show because the boys were sexy. That's the... Trays. Oh, no. You forgave that show for so much shit. You forgave Gundam Wing because the boys were sexy. That's it. The plot was garbage. Troa had no character. Hero had no character. Wu Fei was a bitch. Katra was nothing. Duo Maxwell was the main character, and we all ignored that fact. I watched Gundam Wing, and I was told it was the best anime. I watched it, and I went, this was garbage. I hated every protagonist. I hated Hero, because I'm a bastard. I'm bad. No one should believe in me. Great character. Can't wait for 50 episodes of this Troa. I have no emotions. That's my character. Cool, that's Hero with less creativity. Katra, I gotta fight a war, but I hate it. Neat. Wu Fei? Just shitting on the floor. And Duo Maxwell, hey guys, it's me, the only one with personality and character. Don't you wish I was the main character of the plot? Every time I show up on screen, I literally absorb everyone else's personalities by osmosis. Best Gundam ever. No. It was a bad Gundam. And you keep saying it's good, so they keep remaking it. Worse and worse and worse. You Gundam Wing fans. Every last one of you Gundam Wing fans are to blame for Gundam Seed. And Gundam Seed Destiny. It's on you. You're the reason, because you kept screaming because you wanted sexy boys and Gundams again. Why isn't it like Gundam Wing? Why isn't it like Gundam Wing? It's because it was God, because they did it once and we're good. I'm letting it all out, guys. I chose violence waking up today. Hero Academia is Naruto done right with the proper pacing. I remember Seed being really good. Dystomorphin, you're remembering wrong. Gundam Seed was Gundam Wing fans present, but because they had no creativity, they just rewrote Mobile Suit Gundam to see if they noticed, and they didn't. Okay, let's give them the Wing plot, let's give them Wing characters, let's just do the Gundam plot, and let's put no creativity into it. Brilliant, they'll think it's the best thing ever. Turn A Gundam, too weird. Jujutsu Kaisen, haven't watched it. Can't wait for it to turn to shit like all anime do eventually. It's like, I was like, what was that one? Like, that one anime that was apparently really... Deku is 100 worse than Naruto, though. No, he isn't, Bungo Taiga. Naruto's absolute cringe. Deku's a believable person trying his best. Naruto is a caricature. His whole plot is someone else's character. Okay, you know what Naruto is? Naruto. You know what Naruto is? Naruto is if Deku's entire character was based off of Bakugo. That's who Naruto is. Don't swing at the king if you're gonna miss. Chuck is Irish. Can we agree all the Eclipse scene from 98, 97 Berserk is nightmare fuel on steroids? Yes, and that's why they'll never make any more of it. Iron-Blooded Orphans? Apparently it was good. I never watched it. Bakugo is not best boy. He's a psychopath. And anyone who finds him romantically interesting is also a psychopath. If you like Bakugo, and think he's a great guy, guess what? You're a beta. You are. I'm sorry. If you like Bakugo, you like somebody who literally would beat you up and fuck your girl. You want that. You're more than okay with someone beating you up, calling you every hate-filled word, and you're like, he's a really great guy. No, he's not. He's a fucking psychopath. And the only good moment ever from him, in my opinion, was when he was like, hey, you should try and do that one technique over there instead. To Deku. I was like, good! There's the good character. There he is. Now he's redeemable. Everything up to this was awful. And every time I saw people defend him, I'm like, you really do like fictional villains, but if you ever had a real-life villain, you'd be like, oh, what a horrible person! Oh my god. You know what? I'm about to rant on My Hero. Now, I like My Hero. One of the last shonens I love, because I love a good pacing. I love the pacing of it. I absolutely adore how they will switch gears when it feels like it's too much of one plot, too much of another plot. I see Spicy Anime Takes Day, preach Taka. Well, serious, thank you so much for the 5,000 bit. Look at that. Look at that right there. Okay, we're about to start here, guys, okay? Now, Bakugo is the worst parts of Vegeta. Oh, wow, you want extra service. Super Mega Dude guy. Not for me, but my fine shining script. His voice is down, if it's not too much ass. Hi there. Shining Scribe. It's me, Nappa. Yeah. How's it going? Bungo Taiga and Naruto did the same plot from the first episode to all the ways to the end. Literally, all of Shippuden is, why won't Sasuke love me? My Hero is way better than Naruto ever was. A bad season of My Hero Academia is better than the best season of Naruto. I fucking said it. Because guess what? Pacing is everything. Which, by the way, the worst part, how about this? You're gonna love this shit. Filler Naruto is as bad as Canon Bleach. Oh, I said it. Oh, I said it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna sit here and say that Attack on Titan does one thing where I know someone said it's doing the same plot every time. No, it's not the same plot every time. I don't think they fought Stain every time. Oh wait, they didn't rescue Rukia every time. Oh wait, that was Bleach. They didn't find Sasuke. Oh wait, that was Naruto. Oh wait, every arc is different. It's almost like every training arc has a different focus. Everything in Yu Yu Hakusho is shit after the fucking Dark Tournament arc, but no one will admit it. Psychopaths. Don't bring up anime that deviate from the manga, which is everything. Because I'll just crap on it. Dr. Black says hello, and I say goodbye, because it's boring. Dr. Black's okay. It's not as good as the Dark Tournament, so it pales in comparison, so it's worse. Literally, Dark Tournament peaked Yu Yu Hakusho, and it wasn't good after that. It wasn't as good. Black Arc was okay. I chose violence today. I'm not just sitting here defending shit. Like, thoughts on Digimon? Season 1, Season 2 were okay. Davis wasn't that bad. You hear that Jack Black is going to be the voice of Claptrap in the Borderlands movies? Yeah, okay. I thought that was treated like news. I'm like, shocker, shocker, celebrity does voice actor's job. Cool. Just so they can say he's in it, so fucking Rubes will go watch it. So, I'm curious. Will the Borderlands movie start up with the CEO of the company coming out calling us all muggles and demanding we give him money? And he just stands there on screen for like 30 minutes, just shitting on us because he thinks we're all fucking idiots and muggles. Absolutely, that's what I was hoping for. I'm really hoping that will be. It'll just, I look forward to when that movie comes out. Everyone remembers that guy is a horrible human being. This is, all my homies hate Randy Pritchford. Randy Pritchford has destroyed multiple game franchises. Randy Pritchford actively makes games worse the closer he is to them. Randy Pritchford went to the Quest for Camelot, Texas edition. I said them like it's nothing to agree with a rant. Yeah, Kuriton, thank you so much. I ain't telling you what to do with your bits, dude. I didn't even deal with the plot points till episode 200 later. My hero has great pacing. Hinata tells Naruto she loves him, and they don't even address it till the final chapter. Right? It's because that's pesky, difficult writing that revolves being a good writer. No, postmortem Keeler, he should be, because he proves how much of a fucking idiot he is. He's just an entitled asshole who believes everyone should pay him money for being himself. Yeah, no, Randy Pritchford fired over 100 people and gave himself a giant bonus because he's a fucking asshole and doesn't care about anybody but himself. And you're gonna keep giving him money. Like, the fact that he did that and you all went and bought Borderlands 3, fucking I laughed my ass off. It's like, there you go, guys. You don't actually care! Everyone who bought that game and bitched about Pritchford fucking just went, I'm like, well, there you go, guys. When, you know, Blizzard fucking, took away the prize from that guy who said free Hong Kong, I canceled my subscription to World of Warcraft Classic, because guess what? When a company's shit and I know the money's gonna go to an awful person, I go play another game because there are other games to play. No, the worship of Handsome Jack made the game suck, Joey. Shadow Fox, My Hero gives each character their own plot points and gives each their own time to shine. It's like the whole show is just the Rescue Sasuke arc with everyone getting their own moment to fight. Oh, Attack on Titan Season 4? I don't know, I stopped watching after Season 2 because the pacing was shit. I'm sorry, pacing is a key part of writing. Oh, Deversing, that's just a rumor. Yeah, Naruto turned into Where's Sasuke the show, and it became shit for that reason. Yuri on Ice was a really good show, and it was overrated. Yeah, Yuri on Ice was a great overrated show. At least Chapter Black was only 20 episodes. It's not a good thing when an arc saving grace is how short it is. I think you should give Attack on Titan another try. Now that it's done, I will. I know the pacing in the middle turns to shit just because the writer had no idea what he was doing. I mean, I'm sorry, he didn't. If he did, he was bad at fucking conveying that. I know there's a bunch of, little teases dropped throughout the entire plot, but you know what it would have been even better? Is if he got to the fucking point faster. Yeah, boy, Ronan, I'm just shitting on all anime. Bring up an anime, I'll complain about it. Yeah, remember that Randy Pitchford I physically attacked? Oh yeah, of course he did, because again, everything at Gearbox is to service Randy Pritchford's ego. And every time you buy that game, you're literally feeding that. That's why I didn't buy Borderlands 3 or anything after the giant rant, after it was revealed that Pritchford's that much of a fucking asshole. I just didn't support anything from that company. Same with Blizzard. Once it was revealed that they were going to be that way, I don't support anything from them. Like, that's what you have to do. Otherwise, you have no leg to stand on. This is why when people were complaining about Randy Pritchford and then went and bought the game, I'm like, all right, I'm never going to take anything you ever complained about seriously ever again. Because your complaint stopped the second it would inconvenience you. Gangsta? Never watched it. But if it was good enough, it would have had a second season. Next one, Gurren Lagann. Great 7, amazing, one-of-a-kind, 7-episode anime. Mediocre 15-episode anime, trash 26-episode anime. Slacktivism, fun. Oh, hell yeah, that's everybody on Twitter. They don't actually care. They're just bored. Boruto, scream about this one. Why? I don't even need to talk about it. It doesn't even warrant my anger. Boruto is such shit, it sounds like a parody. My son's name is also Akagame ga Kill? Alright, I mean... That's what happens to Sandman when you literally steal from all your employees and shit on them and say they're entitled for complaining. Did you hear Gearbox got bought out and Randy got kicked out? Is that confirmed? I want news stories. No rumors. Rumors are rumors. Hey, since you're talking about anime, well, I put forth Lupin the Third. Fantastic original anime, and it's a shame that people in the West don't care. It's unfortunate that a Japanese company literally refuses to understand the West to the point where they will crack down on any upload of anything, even though it's not on television, not even available really in the West, and nowhere to be seen. But because they own the footage, you're not even allowed to look at a clip of it. Also, please support the official release. We won't be supporting it, or the ability for you to check it out, or any of the fan base, or the anime fandom, but please watch it. And that's why I really dislike Japanese companies, because, I don't think they really respect the West when it comes to internet content. I know because I spent 10 to 12 years of my life having my shit pulled down. I had 10 plus years of my career. I could not make money off my mainline series. I couldn't. So I'm allowed to be a little bit jaded. I am. How I feel about Berserk. The creator of Berserk went out of his way to make us all stop caring about Berserk. The only thing relevant about Berserk was how Guts was still on the boat, and when he got off the boat, I didn't even want to go back and check because it took too long. You took too long. Also, you took the plot and you focused on other characters for like 40 episodes that I didn't care about. So no, the creator of Berserk killed Berserk. Miura doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Miura stopped knowing what the fuck he was doing the second he got the Berserk armor. Death Note, great one season anime. Garbage second episode anime. Golden Boy, fantastic dub, otherwise really weird. It's also Fire Force. It literally looks so generic I didn't bother watching it. Oh, good! Embracer Group bought it, and did they... Okay, so Gearbox is being bought out. Did they fire Pitchford immediately? Is he out? Is he fucking out? Ha! But Randy Pitchford will remain at the head of the studio. Ha! Embracer called Oregon one of the most creative and valuable independent developers in the world. Oh, great, guys. More money going into his pocket from your muggle hands. It's great, guys. It's great that all your activism really changed everything. Good on you, guys. Great on you. You know what would have really worked if you hadn't have bought the game and actually punished them. I know I'm being a salty bitch about this, but really, what was all that complaining about Randy for if he didn't even lose his job? It was just noise. Like, all of that complaining, he's still in charge of his job. Why keep him? Because literally, he's a sociopath who's creating... Like, he's just a bad guy who's just created a horrible place for himself where he's always in charge. I'm just never buying a game from them. Unfortunately, until Randy Pritchard's out of there, I just won't want to know that some of my money's going to him. It's weird knowing that a guy who's that anti-worker, that anti-residuals, that anti-anybody who isn't him, I'm not giving him my money. You know? Teen Titans is overrated, and Teen Titans Go is underrated. Let's get this fucking one started there. Oh yeah, Teen Titans was okay. Pretty good, not the best. There were better superhero shows. Way better superhero shows. Actually, I could list them all as way better superhero shows than Teen Titans. Teen Titans was a good show, though. Teen Titans Go is a funny show that knows what it is. And guess what? Has made more money than Teen Titans ever did. And you want to know why? It's because that's marketed towards people who actually buy shit. Blaze died for when Ichigo became a human soul reaper Hollow Quincy, and that took a total of 60 books. Pacing was terrible. Oh, it's because, I mean, Tite Kubo, the creator of Bleach, flat out said when he doesn't know what to do with a plot, he introduces new characters. And when I read that interview, my thought was, oh yeah, that makes sense. Teen Titans is okay. But the way you guys worship that okay show is honestly embarrassing. And the way you hate on Teen Titans Go is even more embarrassing. You guys love that show so much. You love Teen Titans so much that even a spin-off you'll make sure is always shit and no one likes it and can enjoy it unironically. You'll make sure that they're always suffering, because that's what real fans of something do. Torture other fans. Good on you guys. Great on you. Shout out to the Teen Titans fan base. Guys, this is what I've got another 40 minutes of this. I got another 40 minutes of this to get out. Oh, yeah, Gumball was the best show on that network. That network didn't deserve Gumball. That network did not deserve Gumball. I'll say it. That network does not deserve Gumball. Gumball was too good for that network. Gumball was such a good fucking show, we didn't deserve it. The fact that they literally referenced the Chinese ripoff and created their own version of the Chinese ripoff to rip off the Chinese ripoff. There's so many levels of meta in that show. Gumball is such a brilliant, creative, genius show. Genius. It is genius. What do we think about the reboot of Digimon? Well, I'm not watching it because I'm not watching something that they made when they have no ideas. Anyways, I mean, that's how I feel about reboots, guys. I'm like, no idea? Okay. That's what I felt about Super. Oh, yeah. I think Dragon Ball Super's not good. That's only because they reset Goku's character and made everyone realize what a garbage character he is. Fulfilling my Goku hater heart. Filling my Goku hater heart with love. Will not be buying the new Diamond and Pearl remakes? No. I'll buy the prequel one that looks like an actual next-gen game. Because when they touted Sword and Shield as like a next-gen game, I'm like, wow, I've never seen such a big fucking lie. Because that's not next-gen. That barely looks good enough to be on the 3DS. Sure. Next-gen. Legend Arceus. I'll play that because that's actually the next-gen game they're making. All those other games, those aren't next-gen. Those were just 3DS games. They're saying they're next-gen because you're suckers. Because you're fucking suckers and you're trash. And you'll buy it. Even if they shit in your mouth. Be like, oh yeah, it is next-gen because there's new graphics and some sort. You looked at Sword and Shield. Did that even remotely look optimized for that fucking thing? I saw 3D models spinning in place. I thought that on GameCube games, guys. But, you know, the Arceus game actually looks like the next-gen game that they're supposed to be making with the billions of dollars they make. I mean this. Billions of dollars. Most profitable franchise in the world. Can't make a 3D character that can walk in place. Fucking hilarious. Oh, Promised Neverland. Can I bitch about that one? I heard the first season's great. And then the second season opens up his pants and shits down your throat. Because the writer himself didn't know what to do. I've noticed a lot of writers do that. They start writing and go, I have no idea what I'm doing. So how about I write the worst? You know what's great? You know what's great? We forgive so many anime. We all forget that Soul Eater, one of the best anime and manga in a long time, both the manga and the anime both turned to shit because they caught up with the manga and they had to go their own original plot and it became bad, predictably. Shocker. What? Yeah. But not only that, then the manga became shit because the mangaka, follow me along here, the mangaka was tired of this shonen plot, this great shonen manga he was writing, and really wanted to make a slice-of-life moe blob with a bunch of 15-year-old girls running a cafe and them all being romance options. That's right. Big shout out to the mangaka for his creepy romance plot that destroyed a great manga. For no reason aside from the fact that he needed more fetish fuel. the original FMA broke the pattern until you watched Brotherhood, realizing how bad the original FMA really was. Because the original FMA is not good. It's not good. The original FMA is garbage. FMA Brotherhood, the actual plot intended by the mangaka is fantastic. It's so good. It's better than any garbage those writers ever did. The first Hellsing has some fun ideas, but that's only because even the Hellsing mangaka had no idea what he was doing. FMA is appalling upon rewatches. The The only redeeming quality of the original FMA was all the filler scenes. That's literally what they filled in all the gaps was with nothing but Armstrong and Mustang's crew. Those were all the filler scenes. And we love those characters. That's why we forgive it. But everything else not involving those characters was shit. Brotherhood is way better. And if anyone ever tells you the original FMA is good, they're lying. Because they haven't watched Brotherhood. They're lying. They're lying because they haven't watched Brotherhood, because they don't want to. They've convinced themselves the version they watched was good, even though the mangaka had nothing to do with the ending, and there was a crap movie where I was promised Nazis versus alchemists, and it was nothing but guys in medieval armor slowly walking towards them. Fucking shit. I expected Armstrong breaking Hitler's back. Damn it. They're not lying. They don't know any better, and they're lying to you because they won't admit they don't know any better. Or no, dude, I've never felt better. I've never felt better to just bitch about all the anime that people say is good. I'm not. The only bad episode of Brotherhood is the first episode because it's the only. Shambhala is shit, no. Oh, Shambhala, blah, 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 blah. The Conquerors of Shambhala, blah, blah. I remember when the Conquerors of Shambhala, blah, 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 were coming out. They're like, guys, get this. A fucking Full Metal Alchemist movie to explain what happens at the end. I'm like, oh, awesome. That's right. They go into the Nazi world. Oh, shit. And Nazis start pouring to the world. That's great. Is that actually what happens? No. Just a lot of standing around and nothing. And there's one fight scene at the end that happens off screen, and knights slowly walk towards the guys and they shoot them with one shot. Great. What a great waste of my time. Thanks, guys. And you say that's better than FMA Brotherhood. Fuck you. It's garbage. There is no second FMA movie because it was the first one should never have happened. Saw some Code Geass. I cannot have any opinions because I have a clamp body. I have otome bones. Bone ames. The only way I can watch Hellsing is watching your bridge because the band made Alucard and Anderson because you and Ben made Alucard and Anderson actual. No, they are actual characters. Instead the original is just, the problem is there's not enough scenes for them to really flesh out their characters. And that's always gonna be the problem of Hellsing, is the first couple episodes were good. Jackpot, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking generally. If you think I'm talking directly to you, I'm not talking directly to you. Too much story, not enough character. Yeah, that's exactly it, because the problem is by episode 4, he realized the plot he wanted to write and realized he wrote himself into a corner by having a main character who could not be stopped. So he had to write a plot where they got rid of that character for 4 episodes to create even the idea of stakes. Overlord is amazing. Okay, sure, enjoy it. It's not for me, because I don't like overpowered characters to start the plot. It's boring. Nothing to go. I don't hate the show. Just because I don't watch it doesn't mean it's not bad, you know? The Slayers? No, I never watched it. I know it's good, because they made enough of it. Hunter x Hunter? I don't know. I feel like I can't crap on Hunter x Hunter because there's so many hardcore apologists for that plotline. I will say this about Hunter x Hunter. It has good story, good story, good story, S story, S story, great story, S story, S story, S story, S story. The S stories are so hard to get through because the writer himself does not hold himself to any particular style, so every arc kind of has a different feel to it. That's what makes Hunter x Hunter kind of unique in that regard. So it's hard for me to gauge it. It's just some of the plots, I just think are boring. Astro Boy, old. Can't even compare it. It's just old shit. Vinland Saga, and watched it. Inuyasha, it's for girls. Inuyasha's for girls, not for me. Rose and Maiden, that sounds for girls, not for me. Again, guys, you see this Y chromosome I have? Ask me about man anime. Outlaw Star, best anime ever made. Jujutsu Kaisen, I've never heard of it, but I heard it's going to be good until it's shit. See, Jujutsu Kaisen apparently is that really good anime until they just introduce a weird incest plot, because if they don't do that, they'll die. I'm assuming, with how frequent they shove incest plots into good storylines. So, like, when is Jujutsu Kaisen to get introduced, like, the incest plot? No, I'm serious. When are they introducing the incest plot into Jujutsu Kaisen? Every single fucking story has to have an incest plot. No, Vex, it will happen. They'll have incest in that. Incest is in every fucking anime. You keep saying Gurren Lagann. I already said it's a great 7-episode anime. Green? You keep saying colors. I don't know what that is. Dragon Ball doesn't have incest. Dragon Ball has other problems. Demon Slayer. Doesn't that have incest? Yeah, of course it does. Because you can't have a show without that. How about Elfen and Lied? How about not? Main character in Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't got family, all dead. Okay, that's great and all until the secret sister who's incest with him will be there. No, they ruin everything. Konosuba was good until once again the actual isekai fans took it over and everyone unironically started thinking it was a real isekai and then started shipping everybody unironically even though it was meant to be a joke. So now Konosuba is its own demon because literally Ouroboros' tale ate itself in that regard because they love the trash, intentionally bad girls so much they gave them actual romance options. See, you can't have anything. Demon Slayers doesn't have incest. Fans are just weird. No, Snow Fox Diver. Anime fans have been conditioned to demand incest in fucking everything. Sword Art Online, for no reason, in the second season, had an entire plot about some family member wanting to fuck Kirito. Didn't need that. Didn't need that plot at all. It was there for one reason. If they don't include it, they'll die. Because that's the only reason that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for no reason. Just an incest plot. No reason. No, just gotta, you have to have it. You have to have it. Otherwise, you're not interested. If we don't constantly want you to do really fucked up shit, it's not a good anime. And I mean this. All y'all forgive all this shit for some really fucked up stuff. Like, that's not okay. Like, that was not an okay plot. That was really fucked up. That's a really fucked up plot they did. That was the first season talk. No, SW Lover, that was not the first season. 13 episodes, they get out of fucking Aincrad. The next part, they're just meandering for the next 13 episodes with the Suzu going in that Elfen Lied game. That's season 2. Come on. No correcting me on shit like that. Otherwise, I will fucking turn around and slap your books out of your hand. Actually, don't even. No, don't, Noella. No, Sword Art is not hated by most. It's the most popular anime. Because the main character is boring enough that you can all fucking self-identify with. Every fucking time. All those garbage animes have absolutely no interesting main character who's great at everything, so you can self-insert on him. Yeah, that's it. The girl with the autoimmune disease in Sword Art, the only good plot in Sword Art, you mean? It's not good, but it's the number one. Want to know why? The main character is boring enough that people can think they're the main character. Every fucking time. Look at those animes. Have you noticed how the main character's always the fucking same? Always the same. Oh, gee, I don't believe in myself. Good thing I'm great at everything, always, forever! Because guess what? It's a fantasy. We've lost momentum. Neon Preacher. Oh, we ain't lost momentum. We're just talking about a show you probably like. Thoughts on Shield Hero? Interesting plot. Interesting plot mechanic, but all y'all found over that show for the wrong reasons. 100% next to last. I love the Ferrari hot facts tonight. Very hard for me to watch modern anime because literally everything you've said so far. No, literally this weird incest shit has infected every. You already talked about Redo a Healer. It's a psychopath thing, and if you like it, I genuinely have worry for you. Shield Hero and Redo of a Healer, all those shows that are just thinly guised fucking torture mangas and sociopath enabling shit, I just will not support. Anything that fetishizes revenge, I think is garbage. Trigun, it's good until Vasha Stampede's ego gets in the way and lets children die. Yeah, that's just incel power fantasies, and I'm just not going to support shows like that shit, because it is incel power fantasies. All right, great. So you were screwed over by a bunch of people because you were gullible? Okay, that happens in real life. Oh, magically you go back in time and then do horrible shit to them. Why the fuck are you encouraging that shit? I'm someone who's been through 5 years of therapy and I am 98 weeks sober. Anything that encourages revenge and vengeance is fucking toxic to the recovery process. So I will not support it. That's just me, though. You can like it if you want, but if you come in here and say you like it, I'll be like, well, it's garbage to me. Thoughts on Bleach having a midnight time slot? That's how desperate they are for content. No, bringing back Bleach. A manga so bad they canceled. Well, Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon was okay. Dr. Stone? I don't know. Didn't watch it. I only watch My Hero Academia because it looks like a fun-paced, I feel like the guy has a plan for the end. Some of these other ones, I just really do feel like, all right, we haven't done a shonen about this yet. I know science. Okay. Hey, Adorable Malik, congratulations on the gig. Bleach wasn't canceled. Lol, it finished, Taka. It was canceled. They're bringing it back. Lol, you just played yourself. You just made an ass of yourself there, bud. Speedgrapher? Neat idea. I didn't watch all the anime. What series do you like? I like Outlaw Star. I like in My Hero Academia right now because, again, it's well-paced and every character has something going on. That's about all I've really been watching. I liked Drifters. Drifters was okay. Surely you can't have anything bad about, say, One Piece. Yes, I do. Oda and Chiro ruined One Piece after the time skip. Every time I see Frankie, I actually can't watch it because I genuinely feel like he made it for children, and I'm not a child. Black Lagoon also has incest in a revenge plot. Cool, SW Lover. I haven't watched all of it. Was the incest plot about a fucking 15-year-old brother or sister of some other teenager? Because you're gonna fucking play Paul Whataboutism here. I'm about to fucking flip the whole deck on you. I know. I'll find the one acceptable incest plot line. Don't. They're not okay. They're fucked up and weird. Brother and sister twins. Were they adults? Were they adults trying to kill the main characters? No. Okay, they weren't adults trying to kill the main characters. So in Black Lagoon... So in Black Lagoon, there is a plot where incest is encouraged. So that, how does that disprove my theory about it's in fucking everything ruining everything? I feel like you just proved my point. You just proved my point for me. Thank you. No. It's there's incest here though, right there, Kurt. Is it good? Is it good incest? No, it's terrible. Thank you for proving my point. I don't know if that was supposed to be a counter to my argument, but like you literally just said, yeah, but there's also incest in this other anime you like. Oh, great. Cool. I completely forgot about that. You just said it was okay though. Did I say Black Lagoon was okay? I completely forgot about the incest, but now I'd skip those episodes because that's fucking weird shit. It doesn't need to be in every fucking plot. Because it's in everything. It's in everything. And it ruins manga. It ruins anime. Because all of a sudden it happens and I'm just like, fuck's sakes. Like, I now have to ironically enjoy this shit. I haven't watched it all, so sad. Bunny God of Chaos, thank you so much for the shot. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Keijo? Was that the one with the girls running into each other's butts? Isn't that fantasy, guys? If you don't watch that knowing it's complete fetish garbage, you're an idiot. As long as you're watching it knowing it's fetish trash for you, enjoy it. If you even try and say it's remotely deep, I will fucking laugh at you, though. I will laugh at you like a Darlie and the Franks fan. Talk spit and fire. Oh my god. No, I will start laughing at you if you try and say that's... No. Yay! Way of the House Husband! Yeah, I can't wait for that. I am excited for that anime. I cannot wait for Way of the House Husband. I am excited for that manga. I love that. That manga's great. I've been waiting on the anime, though, because I know they're going to have fun with it, because Netflix buys good shit. They take their shots. J-Falk with the 1,000 bits. Can we have a yearly roast in the bar? This will be every goddamn Wednesday at this rate, guys. What about Cowboy Bebop? It's a good anime. Gobi's Dragon Mage? I don't know, not for me. All y'all like really garbage characters in some of those anime. I see like the waifus, and I'm just like, so what's the character? They have tits? And they just kind of go with the flow? That sounds pretty beta of you. Thunderbits, I'm agreeing with you, Talk. I will follow you into the battle, Captain. Thank you, Wildfire VV. I appreciate it. Transformers Armada? That's Transformers. I've never watched that. That's a toy show. I don't watch toy shows. Mob Psycho, great 2-episode anime. One Punch Man, great 1-season anime. Sorry, great 2-season anime. Corvax 42, it's been a month. Go to the regular at this bar now. Also, gotta get a White Russian. Say please. What about Baki? It's a bit weird. Baki's okay. Baki's weird. Like, I can't say Baki's bad or good, because every time I see Baki, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is the CG so shit? Why do anime keep intentionally putting CG up close? That has never worked once. CG in anime works at a distance because we can't see how cheap it is, you fucking idiots. You make CG up close, it's dated immediately. Terrell89, thank you very much for the sub. Why does Redo get so much hate by Mushoku? Because everyone excuses Redo and no one's ever heard of Mushoku. Everyone, like, says, oh no, Redo of a Healer is great, and those are sociopaths of finding something that will enable their awful behavior. And completely missed the point, and completely have ignored clearly what they're reading. And the other one I've never heard of before. That's why. CJ makes it cheaper. I know. And it looks that way, too. Isn't it great how they totally ruin shows that way? Cannon Busters? I don't know. Is that a show? Witchblade? I don't know. You choose. You're bringing up shit I've never watched before, guys. Because I saw it and went, I'm good. Toradora? I don't like anime names that aren't Americanized. It's called My Hero Academia. Literally put the English name in the title because he didn't want you fucking calling it the wrong name. Like Boku no Pico Academia. You fucking mongrels. It's called My Hero Academia. It's in the Japanese title. My Hero Academia. Right below the Japanese name. But all you fucking tryhards, oh, you mean Boku no Pico Academia? It's so great. You're so disrespectful to the Japanese mangaka, everybody. Fantastic. Good on you. Good on you to prove that you have no idea what you're fucking looking at. Everyone who calls it Boku no Hero Academia, I fucking just gives me an aneurysm because they put the English name in the fucking title. You're not cool. You're not deep. All you are is a tryhard. He put the fucking English name in the logo. And you still won't call it that. You fucking egotistical nutjobs. Oh no, I clearly know the name of this show in English more than the Japanese creator. Drives me insane. It's just fucking Actually, it's Boku no Academia. No, it's not actually. And when you say that, you look like an idiot. It is My Hero Academia. It says it. It says it literally on the logo. Because when the Japanese creator made the logo, he put the English name below the Japanese name in the same logo because he had the Western audience in mind. But because the Western audience is incapable of reading English, because they just think that if it's in Japanese, it's better. It's the same people who say subs are better than dubs, even though they don't speak the language and they have no fucking idea if that's true. The thing is, because they don't know the language, they can't tell the intricacies of the performance, and it's just easier to shit on Western dub actors because you want to be an anime character really badly, and if they were able to do it, it must be easy for you. I'm just going to let this silence just reign out here, guys, because that's always, I mean, that's low-key what it is. You don't know if it's better in Japanese. You don't speak Japanese. Only people who speak Japanese know that. They do. Only people who speak Japanese know that, actually. If you don't speak Japanese, you have no idea if it's better in Japanese. You're just a tryhard. You telling me Cowboy Bebop's better in Japanese? It's not. It sounds bad in Japanese. Outlaw Star sounds bad in Japanese. My Hero Academia sounds okay in Japanese, but sounds pretty fucking good in English as well. As a matter of fact, I'd say they're pretty fucking equal, all things considered. How about that? How about that? I've never been to a bar where the bartender was the one who vented. Thanks for the laughs. SW Lover, it's all about getting it out of your system. You gotta get that rage out of your system here. I mean this. It drives me up the fucking wall. Always does. For your age, the rant has increased reviews by 100 since I joined. Fuck yeah, Running Man. Hell yeah, we ain't done yet. I still got more time. I got more. I'm still frustrated here. Neon Preacher 357 with 500. Hey Taco, what's your opinion on JoJo? Alrighty. JoJo? Alright, here we go. My opinion on JoJo. Alright, here we go. Let me adjust myself. This is good. Alright, I'm pull up my pants on this one. Alright, guys, we're going into JoJo here. Alrighty. Now, this one's gonna require me to be a little bit more safer here. Okay. JoJo Part 1 is not shit because it's the first one and sets the tone for the entire fucking series. Anyone who shits on Part 1 is making a massive mistake. Part 2 is really fucking good because the era in which Part 2 takes place is an interesting time in history. Part 3 is the best because it has the most consistent plot. Part 4 is the best because it has the coolest plot. After that, it's here or there. Game time with the 5 subs. Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? The JoJo fan base. Y'all need to choose the shit that's easy to understand. When you send your friends JoJo shit that's awesome to a JoJo fan, but a regular ass anime fan will go, what the fuck am I looking at? Don't send them that clip. Because you're gonna do to me what my friend did to me. You're gonna do to that friend what my friend did to me. My friend, for weeks, ranted about how good Evangelion was. Just would not shut the fuck up about how good this really unique anime is. And you know what he showed me? The fucking masturbation scene. Shadow Fox, Taka did a leap from the top rope. Someone asked this Miyazaki movies. I have no strong feelings on Miyazaki movies. Some of them are good, some of them aren't good. Some of them are too art house, and I just don't want to rewatch it. I just don't want to. Here's the thing. You keep sending weird shit to non-JoJo fans, which will make sense to a JoJo fan, but to a non-JoJo fan, it's fucking weird. Like the dance scene, I get that it's cool, but to a non-JoJo fan, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, I don't understand that scene. I get that it's cool to JoJo fans, iconic to JoJo fans. I don't watch JoJo, so that's confusing as fuck. It makes me not want to watch the series. Y'all gotta be better about showing, oh yeah, why that scene? Because some people are shit. More bits for the train. I don't agree with some of your opinions, but that's okay. That creates healthy discussion. Keep going. There's nothing healthy about this, SW Lover. I'll go back to Ruby. I will go back to Ruby. The what scene in Evangelion? Oh, that's the scene where the main character just masturbates on top of another character. And after 2 weeks of my friend telling me the show was good, I realized my friend was a fucking fool. Welsh93, thank you so much for the 40-month raise. What do you think of Captain Harlock? It's an older anime. It's hard to gauge it because it's a 70s anime. And a lot of that shit really is dated. So, I mean, product of its time. For the hype, thank you, Nexalas. Let's go back. Ever seen Tiger and Bunny? First season was okay. But then they did the plot, you're losing your powers, old man. And I stopped watching because I don't find those plots interesting. You know what it feels like? It feels like when you're doing a plot. Okay, let me start here. I'm about to jump over into James Bond movies. I'm about to point out one of my biggest issues with writing consistency. Okay? Now, the remake of Casino Royale of James Bond was a good movie. Because the entire premise was, it's James Bond's first case. You're the new Bond. You're the young guy. You're starting out. And then they did Quantum of Solace, which was shit. And then they did the next movie. And the entire main thread of the next movie was, you're just too old, Bond. You gotta hang it up. I'm like, one movie ago, he was too young. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. Like, there's no point even investing in this when you're not even gonna be fucking consistent. Boring fucking garbage. Like, at Gretzigo, it's good. I think the dub is pretty fantastic. I think their equivalencies of each other, the English dub and the Japanese dub, are really close to one another. And I've noticed a lot of Netflix dubs are that level. And I think it is because Netflix puts more time into the recording process. And I do know for the fact that the industry the industry itself, like, it encourages speed, not quality. And I don't know if Netflix like discourages that, but I don't know. Like the performances in Netflix anime just sound more organic, and I do believe that's because they just give them more time. Because this is an hourly job, and it's about faster. It's not about the perfect take. It's about a take that's good enough that doesn't make the Japanese producer frown. Castlevania was a movie that they realized was really good. Oh my god, this is okay, but it's just, I mean, the main character needs to start fucking them eventually. Otherwise, it's just 30 mangas of blue balling. Funimation, you shouldn't be watching. Why is Beastars Season 2 not released over here? I don't know. Go talk to the man who made Beastars. Or the lady. Don't ask me. I have no fucking idea. Go Google, why is Beastars Season 2 not released over here? Exclamation mark, question mark. Interspecies Reviewers is the best comedy anime of all time. At no point did anyone say, guys, this is a hentai. And the blame game go down. We didn't know it was the company, like the TV, we didn't know was a hentai. The animators, we didn't know was a hentai. Really? The guy in charge of the animation, I didn't know was a hentai. The dubbing company, we didn't know was a hentai. Fucking production company, we didn't know it was a hentai. Or the parents of the guy who wrote it not gonna know their son was making hentai. Who's gonna fucking own up to the fact that they literally didn't care enough to fucking double check? That's why that happened. They literally didn't give a shit what they were greenlighting. They just wanted more shit out there. They just wanted more shit out there. They didn't even bother double checking. And they're like, oh, we didn't know. Yeah, of course you didn't. You didn't double check anything you're making. That's why everything has fucking incest shit in it. That's why every anime all of a sudden has a part where, you know, it'd be weird. Incest. No, Demon Monkey Brain. Konosuba is now the demons. Konosuba is now so beloved by ironic isekai fans. It's now treated like a real isekai with real shipping, even though that's the entire joke of the series. You Konosuba fans ruined Konosuba. Thanks. Sorry, you did. All you Konosuba fans ruined Konosuba. It was literally meant to fucking parody isekai, and you love the parody girl so much they made it into a real isekai. You fucking goddamn degenerates. They can't even lampoon this franchise without you wanting to fuck the fake characters. Now they have unironic relationships between Kazuma and the girls. Oh yeah, they do! Unironic! It's literal, straight up relationships now! Just like they were supposed to lampoon. They're doing it for real, because you loved it too much, and now it's its own monster. Congratulations. Literally, you're such trash for isekai, you turned the parody into a real isekai. Don't like it, don't swing by my stream, guys. Don't like it, then stop watching it. Demand the creators change it. That's why I won't watch Konosuba, because it literally became a real isekai. It's so funny. Because that's how fucking voracious isekai fans are. They will turn the thing that's meant to make fun of them into a real isekai. That is their power. Why do you think every fucking isekai starts with the same shaped town? Where Protagon with no special abilities magically is given a magic penis that will solve all the girls' problems. Every fucking time. And you act like it's deep. That's why I like Peter Grill. At least it knew it was shit. Oh yeah, Megumin and fucking Kazuma have a real relationship now. Yeah. Wanna know why that happened? It's because isekai fans are trash. Because they can't let go. They still believe they're Kirito and they're beating the whole franchise. They still believe that they are just amazing at everything, even though all they're good at is buying a Kirito cosplay off of eBay. That's all you're really good at. All you're really good at is buying that Kirito cosplay off of eBay. That's your only real talent. I'm such a dick right now. I chose Bloodshed today. I really did. I chose Bloodshed today. Yeah, Siggy, that's the thing. They just said he has a magic penis. That's the joke. Because every other fucking manga does that, and they just don't say it. Because they think they're being clever and we won't fucking tell. If it's trash, you know what it is? It's like when all of a sudden you're enjoying something and all of a sudden they just have a scantily clad woman walk across and you feel like it just cheapened what you were enjoying. Not that a scantily clad woman isn't awesome to see, but there's a place and time for that. When you throw it in something else, it cheapens what you're enjoying. At least in my opinion. There's a place and time for everything. There's a place and time for trash. Don't include trash in actual good shit. That's why I hate incest being included into every fucking anime. Because you can have those animes. Go for it. Leave them in there. For the people who want to see that shit. Who make excuses for it like they're doing in this chat and in their own fucking heads right now. I know you are right the fuck now making excuses for that shit. Go for blood. What do you think about Madoka Magica? Madoka. No, Madoka. Don't say yeah. Say nah, Madoka. No, Madoka. The problem is Madoka Magica is great, but then everyone tried to be Madoka Magica, and those are all shit, and I won't even talk about them. No, Madoka. Say no, Madoka. Don't say yeah. Say nah. Madoka Magica is actually really good. It was a fantastic reinvention of the magical girl wheel that everyone copied afterwards. That everyone copied. But it was okay unto itself. Why do you think everyone tried to copy Yu Yu Hakusho when it came out? Like, seriously. Yu Yu Hakusho was the most copied anime. That's why everyone copied the tournament saga from Yu Yu Hakusho. Because when Shonen peaked. Hasn't gotten better since. My Hero kind of a little bit got better. But don't even pretend. Don't even tell me that anything in One Piece, Naruto, or Bleach even comes close to the fun nuance of the Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho. Jujutsu Kaisen isn't a real anime until I see it. Jujutsu Kaisen is just a concept, and as far as I'm concerned, Jujutsu Kaisen is Promised Neverland Season 1 right now to me. So until Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen comes out, I'm not watching it. Because Season 2 is where good anime go to fucking die. Season 2 is where good anime go to die. Tough of Hunter x Hunter. It's why he tried to redo. That's why every season has a different feel to it. And that's why it's hard for me to criticize Hunter x Hunter. Because I respect what he's doing. Every arc is different. The Dark Tournament took everything that happened before the Dark Tournament and took every character from those individual smaller plots and put them all into one giant team. And that's why the Dark Tournament worked. It really did. Hunter x Hunter was an interesting idea, and I liked some of the plots. I love the first plot, the second plot, and I do like the third plot. Fourth plot I did not like. The video game part was where it lost for me really quick. Rave Master... Rave Master! Rave Master! Oh, God! Groupie Ninja Nick, you want to evil out? Sensui arc, was that the last one? Is the Sensui arc the last one? Because everything after the Dark Tournament was lackluster. Even the Black arc, it wasn't as good as Dark Tournament. The Konosuba stance, hey, Claws of Badger. Here's the problem. Look at it. No, Claws of Badger. Here's the thing, Claws of Badger. No, here's the thing, Claws of Badger. Here's the thing. Next time you watch Konosuba, you're going to know I'm right, and it's going to fucking upset you. You're going to see all the things it used to make fun of it's going to do. All the relationship shit it was meant to subvert, it's doing it literally. It is. Look online right now. Megumin and Kazuma are in a relationship. And that's so fucked up. Beyond all belief. And that's what the fans have demanded. Because that's what Konosuba fans demanded. They became their own worst enemy. ReZero, best comedy I've ever seen. My favorite part about ReZero is how the main character resets after every arc, and we're supposed to think that that's good. ReZero, the first two parts of ReZero were great. The third part and everything after the second timestamp, garbage. The second timestamp part, everything after that is garbage. Because the first part I understood, and the second part I understood because he was still trying to understand what was going on. But after the second part of the story, the second time skip with everything that happened, how he was freaking out always just pissed me off because I'm like, dude, you've already done this before. You've done this twice now, and you figured out how to get through it after the second one, and they just reset his anxiety for the third part of the plot, and I just went, wow, this is garbage. I laughed when his head was cut off. He was like, no, and his head's just cut off. I fucking died of laughter, and I turned the show off. I died of laughter, and I turned the show off. I went like, wow, fucking hilarious. He's like, he doesn't remember that it's just gonna reset. Like, he completely fucking forgets. I'm like, dude, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna reset. You'll be able to... What? I never watched Tokyo Ghoul because I'm a guy. Hellborn Rider. No, there's the thing. ReZero was great, but after the second time loop, it didn't make sense anymore because he figured it out finally. After the second time, he figured out what was going on. Hellborn Rider, think of the 40-month resub. He finally figured out the time looping and how it worked. So his behavior after that did not make any sense. He acted like, oh god, it's all over. No, it's not, you time loop, you dumb motherfucker. You can't tell me you... It's character resetting. I hate that. They do that with Goku at the beginning of every fucking arc. Let me find out it doesn't actually reset, just like that Rick and Morty episode. I know. This fucking... Did he not see that witch that was coming for him? Yeah, and then that giant thing cut off his head, and the credits play, and I fucking died laughing, and I turned the show off and said, this show is garbage. Because it went too far up its own ass. Like, literally, I loved the first half of that series. The second half, oh my god. Again, the second half of a 26-episode anime is where animes go to die. All the potential, poof. Poof. Quinn MC Gaming with a 555 bits. That's a lot of salt. Pour it in there. They're remaking Shaman King or whatever. Yeah, they are, but they're not. Are they getting the original dub cast? Because that's a big deal. Oh my god. Enjoy your drink, Quinn MC Gaming. How do we feel about Gridman? Don't watch it. For no reason he likes Amelia. They have no. I mean this. Main character Kun of ReZero. I don't remember his name. It's K, some boring fuck. I have no personality, so you can self-identify with me. Again, ReZero suffers from the same problem of having a boring fucking main character with no special abilities or everything. He's just randomly given it. He's boring enough so you can self-identify with the main character, so you can pretend it's you in the plot. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. So it's probably like, I don't even remember main character Kun is... No, main character Kun, he's like, oh, gee, I don't know what to do. Oh, God, I figured it out. Oh, gee, I don't know what to do. Okay, I figured it out. Oh, gee, I don't know what to do again. Oh, my character reset a third time, but this time it's not fucking charming. Also, I love the one character I have zero fucking chemistry with. Not the character I've shared all the screen time and have all the chemistry with. Fucking... Claus the Badger with 5 shots. I am so sorry, dude. I do not know why my emotes are not working. Like, the drink should have dropped down here. Mods, do I have any mods here? Can we check right now what's going on? Why I don't think my follows or my subs are being, like, it's not activating. Or at least, if it is, I'm not noticing it. If I'm losing my fucking mind. When Claus the Badger dropped those 5 shots, did the effect go out? I don't remember if it did. I just don't. Can someone check back in the VoD? Did that just happen? Because 5 shots from Claus the Badger dropped out and no effect happened here. And I don't know why, but I have not been seeing any follows happen. And for that reason, I need that to stop. So guys, real quick, I need to hop real quick here into Streamlabs. My follows are activated, and if I click... Yeah, they're all activated here, so I do not know why it's behaving this way. The Queen thought the isekai craze from ever started. It never stopped. Inuyasha's an isekai. Almost all that 90s harem garbage was isekai. You all keep forgetting. It's never gone away. It's always just been this niche shit, and then Sword Art happened, and they made the character boring enough. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. Excellent. There we go. Rod, thank you so much. I apologize for why that was happening. There's no way to kill the isekai until such time as you guys stop watching the isekais. They won't stop making them. As long as you and the community keep supporting them, they will never stop. There's no reason to. It literally takes no creativity. It takes none. Main character, self-insert with no discernible personality, gets given magical powers for no reason, and then all the girls want to fuck him. That's the plot every fucking time. Cut and dry. That's what it is. Yeah, Hero Star, I need you to stop spamming. Thank you. I ain't watching them. Good. If you see people watch them, go like you're still watching. I mean this. You guys shame people away from that shit. I'm just... Like, guys, I'm living here, man. I've been dealing with isekai my whole fucking life. Since day one. It has been isekai. It's not inventive. Literally, everything's been ripping off Alice in Wonderland. 100 bits from Quinn McGaming. Thank you so much for the 111 bits. Appreciate that. Al Hazard? Sure. Is that a show? Isekai Quartet? I mean, the problem is Konosuba's included in that. It doesn't... See, the problem is, Wells, Konosuba shouldn't be in that. Konosuba should not be in Isekai Quartet. That is what happened. It was supposed to be above that. Your boy Ronin, my favorite Marvel villain. Your boy Ronin the Accuser. Like, I miss Gundam Wings of anime. Hellbourne writer, get the fuck out of here. That Gundam Wing ruined Gundam. Because it tricked people into thinking that Sexy Boys was a good plot. Isekai Quartet is a parody, though. The parody guy shouldn't be in it then. Warren Uckley, you keep saying get out. This is my fucking bar. You're free to leave. I thought Gundam Seed killed Gundam. No. Gundam Wing created the fans that demanded stuff like Gundam Seed, and Gundam Seed killed Gundam Wing. So Gundam Seed killed Gundam. I'm sorry. The whole process, sorry. See, Gundam Wing came out, and they made a bunch of sexy Bishi boys, and a lot of fans were confused that was a good plot, when in fact it was actually just a really boring plot. So everyone saying how great it was not actually saying that the men were hot. That was the only interesting thing about it. So when all the other Gundams came out, it was all like Gundam Wing Forever, because that's what the fans wanted. They didn't want a good plot. They just wanted sexy boys. But because they didn't want to make a new plot, they just did Gundam Wing. They did Gundam Wing boys, but they did the plot of the original Mobile Suit Gundam because they didn't want to have to do a whole new plot line. That takes way too much time and effort, you know. So they just made Mobile Suit Gundam again with Diet Coke Gundam Wing boys, and they called it Gundam Seed, and everyone clapped like seals pretending it was good. And then they got Gundam Wing Gundam Seed Destiny, which is like Gundam Seed but up its own ass a second time. I'm getting follows at the ass for saying this shit, because I know I'm right. To me. Like, ever since. That Get Out wasn't at you. It was starts talking about Gundam Seed. I love this, man. You're right. Thank you. Gundam 00. Gundam 00 was great. You know what's funny? I didn't watch Gundam 00 past the first episode, but I heard the movie introduced aliens, and it wasn't interesting. Because I'm like, only the Gundam writers could introduce aliens and make that not interesting. Only them. Only they, because it doesn't involve sexy boys having feelings. Because that's all Gundam has been since Gundam Wing. Sexy anime boys having feelings. That's all Gundam has been since Gundam Wing. The whole series has been cursed. It's being haunted by the ghost of Gundam Wing. Gundam 00 was hilarious because the one neat original character, the Irish guy, dies. And then his twin brother shows up. I'm also a Gundam pilot. I fucking died. Hilarious. Fucking funny as shit. The twin brother. Only Gundam could think that a wrestling plot is good. G Gundam is where Gundam was the best for boys. Lamau, that literally the tank moment from Beerfest at his funeral. That's literally... Yak Bop! That is what happened! Gundam 00 literally did the tank moment from Beerfest in Gundam 00. I laughed so hard. They fucking Beerfested that shit? Yes. They literally did the Beerfest plot in the middle of a serious Gundam plot. It was beyond parody. So fucking... Well, actually, the twin was established in Season 1. No, Tahoe Raiden. They killed off a main character and replaced him with his twin. It's... No, Tahoe Raiden. No. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for all the subs. Does anyone need a drink? 8th MS team was a good plot because it was actual combat. It was actual strategy, and there were no fucking Gundams. There were no Gundams. It was just mobile suits. Just regular-ass mobile suits. No cool anime powers. They just had a gun, and they could stomp on shit, and were big. That was 8th MS team, mobile suit team, because it was all about an actual military plot, and it was neat for that reason. I think 008 MS team is the best Gundam because it focuses on the idea of actual giant weapons, not just main character is an anime protagonist, like garbage. And his power is he has low effort animation, 10 beams that shoot out and blow up 100 guys. And he goes, war is so bad! Oh, what a deep show! Fucking garbage. Fucking trash. All the new Gundams are garbage. Literally, they're all doing the same fucking mask shit. And it's not clever anymore. It's embarrassing. Remember the good Gundams? You know where all of Gundam went wrong? And I'm about to make a lot of enemies with this. When Hero turned to the main character, to that one girl and goes, I'm going to kill you. All the girls were like, this is what Gundam is forever. It's what it is forever. It's what it is forever. Just angry boys who want to kill me. No, you ruined it! I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head, because that's what did it. Wow, what a boomer. Wow, SW Lover. Great. You keep saying boomer over and over again. You must be a boomer because you can't come up with a new insult. And that also doesn't affect me. I'm a millennial. You know I'm 33. Look at her. Google it. That's right. I'm going to get spicy with you. Because you're getting actually mad at me. About me not liking shit. This is, by the way, everything I said is me. You can like everything I said I hate. You can like everything I said I hate. I like Dynasty Warriors. I watched like 4 seasons of Gotham. We all watched garbage, but don't deny it's garbage. Don't say garbage is high art, because then idiots will think it is. It's a great I'm trash for Total War games. They rip me off every fucking time I buy them, but I'm trash for them. If you buy Total War games, they will rip you off. Because they divvy up everything. And I know that, and I still buy it because I'm trash for that. And I admit I'm trash for that shit. Some people are still trash for Borderlands, and that's why they bought the 3rd one. Because Randy Pritchford's aftertaste in your mouth is worth it for a average shooter at best. Apparently it is. Because a lot of people who complain about Randy Pritchford went and bought that game. Some of them even voiced in the game. Oh, great on you guys. What? I mean, I'm sorry, guys. Someone tried to tell, no, Randy's going to be gone soon from Gearbox. And he's like, yeah, they got bought out. Oh, he's still in charge of everything. Yeah, that's what happens, guys. When you buy the game, you're going to boycott. Just because the second one was okay. I don't buy Ubisoft games. I don't buy Blizzard games. I don't buy Gearbox games. I don't buy a lot of games. You know what I'm playing right now? Valheim! Because the creators of Deep Rock Galactic made a good fucking game, charged $20 for it, it's early access, and it's never crashed on me. And those are the kinds of devs, they deserve the love out there. Those who have a fun idea and don't charge at $69.99 for it. So that's the real. I don't think you're mad at me. I'm just playing it up right now. Ghost Ship Studios is a fantastic studio because they made a good fucking game, they made a good goddamn product, and they sold it at an affordable goddamn price. I get pissed off when, like, it doesn't matter. Like, all the bitching about Ready Player One did nothing to them. You know? And it's because everyone still bought the game. There are great devs out there. And one of them used to be the guys who made Cyberpunk 2077, but they also fell from the same problem we all suffer from. And when I said this on Twitter, people got mad at me, and I'll say this fucking again. We are part of the problem. Because I demanded Cyberpunk as early as possible, too. We should have known there was a problem when the port to the Stadia stalled it for 2 weeks. The second I saw that, I got worried. Because I went, holy shit. They're lying, and it's bad. Because even they fell from the hype trap. Don't hype up games. One of the reasons why I like Valheim is because it's out and it's good. There's no hype behind it. There's no massive media blitz. There's no sexy Keanu Reeves doing a monotone performance in it. It's just a good idea. They charge $20 for it. And those are the kinds of companies that need our love and need our support because they don't insult our intelligence and call us muggles. And that game is better. Arguably better. Better, worth for your money. I don't want to buy a single AAA game anymore. I don't. There's no AAA game coming out that makes me go, I want that. Nothing. Cyberpunk was the last one. You know what? Actually, there is one. There's one game. Total Warhammer 3. That's right, guys. I'm trash for Total War. As I admit again, I am trash for Total War. They're gonna shit in my mouth, and I'm gonna swallow, because I'm trash for that franchise. Rain Blue, thank you. Even though Total Warhammer wasn't a real game. Total Warhammer was a complete ripoff. The real game was called Total Warhammer 2. And you know that because it came out a year and a bit afterwards, and that was the actual completed game. But they weren't ready yet. So they sold Total Warhammer 1 at $69.99, shat in my mouth, and then resold the actual complete game a year later. And I bought it again, because I'm trash. And I admit that I'm trash. And you are not supposed to look up to me for that either. Yeah? You can like all your trash shows, guys, but they're trash. They really are. You can like garbage. I love Craft Dinner. Love your Craft Dinner shows. It has 2 ingredients. Hot girls and an excuse for you to be a degenerate. And that's okay. But don't pretend it's high art. Because when you do, idiots think it is. You think the shit I look on Pornhub is high art? No! None of it's high art. None of the things we go into that area is high art. Maybe one. I look up to you as a writer and a voice actor. Not much else. Thanks, No Fox Diver. You know what's even better? Don't even look up to me. How about that? Don't look up to people you don't know. If I can let the air out of this parasocial relationship we've been honestly going here, guys. Let me tell you this right now here. Thank you, hovering headwear. Good. Don't. Every person you think you look at like as a role model or something, know that they shit and have done fucked up shit. Everyone is a different color of gray. The thing is, you gotta hope the people you're supporting are the ones who are trying to make sure that they're less dark, if that makes sense. You're in the right direction. I have made a lot of mistakes. I used to be an out-of-control alcoholic, and it led me down a lot of dark places. You know? It really did. So some people say, like, when I do my sobriety thing, I just say, I'm just a cautionary tale, guys, because I don't think you understand how bad my addiction was. You can meet your heroes. Just remember your heroes are just as fucked up and stupid as you. That's really all it matters, guys. Know that your heroes are just fallible humans just like you. Never put them on a pedestal. Never do that. Every person you met shits and pees every day. Or should at least. Hellbound writer, half the anime should just be hentai, so we can actually just see the sex. Like that one anime being made, I turned into a dark-skinned girl and fucked my best friend. Now that's gonna be an anime. Why not a hentai? The entire plot is sex! God, I fucking hate Japan. Dumb! They're just not making it a hentai. Because it doesn't make enough money. Fucking Christ. So if you learned anything from my ignorance today, guys, know this. People are shit. A person can be great. A person can be the worst. But people in general are just shit. Not only thing differentiating from good and bad is the matter of degree. Also the direction. I have a quote that I use all the time. A person should not be judged by their worst moment, but instead their journey from it. It's one of the reasons why, like, I've really, like, one of my biggest problems is, like, a lot of people in their early 20s and in their teens are fucking idiots. All of you notwithstanding. I guarantee one of you have, I guarantee every single one of you in this chat has done something stupid, fucked up, or problematic in their late teens and early 20s. And if you haven't, congratulations, you're a great liar. The matter is, like, when we gotta keep moving forward. Read of a Healer is a snuff film. If you cringe at your past behaviors, that means you've grown that far from that person. Who you used to be. And never let people's post-dated outrage sweep away your journey. Because their post-dated outrage does not outweigh your personal journey that you've gone on, as long as you've made the actual steps to try and improve yourself. Like, I've been in therapy for 5 years. I've been sober for 98 weeks. Through 2020. The most sober year of my goddamn life. And to this day, I still struggle with it. If I did not have my dog, I would have lost my fucking mind. If I did not have these streams, I would have lost my fucking mind. And a lot of us right now are trapped in our homes, and we're just trying our fucking best. A lot of us are trying our hardest, and a lot of us feel powerless right now. But know that this will be over soon. We are going to get through this. We're going to get to the other fucking side of this, and we will never shut the fuck up when we're older about it. I mean that. I mean that. We're going to get through this. It's everyone did. It's why I fucking hate it when people pretend that they didn't. It's why I hate Twitter for that reason. It's just like, it's... this phrase, everyone's shit stinks. I always will remember that one. Everyone's shit stinks. You know, just because you feel like... oh my god, I'm about to go into a big rant here, and I don't want to. Everyone you meet is fighting a hidden battle. You know, and I heard that quote too, and that one registered to me. Like, every single one of you is dealing with a level of anxiety or depression. A lot of you are neurodivergent, struggling with your mental illnesses as well. You are all trying your fucking best. No one's trying their fucking worst, unless they can admit that to themselves. If you can do that, you're so far beyond where you used to be. This entire... yeah, of course you would, covering headwear. That's most people. People need to be allowed to be given the chance to be better people, or what's the point of trying? Let me say that again. People need to be given the opportunity to be better people. Otherwise, what's the point in even encouraging the attempt? So one of the reasons why I absolutely hate it when someone does something messed up, goes away, comes back a truly better person, and it doesn't matter to some people. And to those people, I go, well, now it's about you. Now it's about your own inability to reconcile with your own ego. Because your post-dated outrage does not fucking override their journey. And it's, you know, as someone who's been through the process of recovery, I had the dignity to get better. You know, not everyone has been so kind. JD Justice 02, thanks so much for 500 bits. So if I could speak to anything, guys, after all this ranting and bitching, remember that everyone is trying their fucking best. We're in an unprecedented time. We're all trapped inside, and a lot of us feel powerless. Remember that you're just a jackass on the other end of a computer, just like me, just like everybody else in this chat. Social media isn't real life, as much as it tries to be. I know sometimes you can meet 100 people, and you shake 99 of their hands, and one of them slaps you in the face. And you'll remember that slap. You'll remember that slap more than those 99 handshakes, but guess what? That slap was the same as a handshake. Just one of those handshakes was the same equivalent of that slap. You gotta remember that. I'm just gonna keep giving you all the good lessons I can to undo all the horrible damage it did to the anime industry in this bitch. People talk the way they do on social media is because they would never say that shit in person 9 times out of 10. And if they would, that's a problem. Janty87, I think social media's made everyone a little too convenient to say what's really on their mind. Because what's really on your mind is usually toxic as fuck. I was bitching about a bunch of anime a lot of you guys like. Now, here's the thing. All successful anime. So even if I say I don't like it, doesn't change the fact that it was successful. I ain't taking away its success because that would be stupid and also reductive. I just don't care for it. I'm 31, I haven't done fucked up shit because my life was quite limited. But I'm a fucked up person, and I don't judge people because everyone's got a story, and I have not fucking right to say that that story is wrong. Invalid or stupid. I've lost part of my life due to circumstances outside of my control, and now I want to move forward and find your honesty, eloquence, and brutal viewpoints to be refreshing. You're awesome for that. Well, Wildfire BB 500 bits. I mean this. I've watched a lot of people like just get a mob going and then, you know, just leave once all the fun stuff's done. And those people who leave after the fun stuff's done, I have zero respect for it. If I show them at the next fucking mob, I'm going to tell them I have zero respect for them and need to fuck off because they don't actually care. They just like feeling morally superior. They don't actually give a shit about anything. The part of the healing process is recovery and everyone moving on. And that's the problem. Like, I feel like social media this next year is going to be just such a hyper... I came in late. What the heck's going on? We're talking about the internet. We're talking about social media. We're talking about a lot of shit, guys, here. And by the way, we'll be going a little bit longer here. Thank you all for swinging on by the Weary 101. Any advice on getting a girlfriend? Stop trying. Stop trying to get a girlfriend. Stop trying. Stop trying to get a girlfriend. Just stop it. You shouldn't have to try. And I know that sounds bad, but I mean this. You are taking up way too much of your time worrying about something that you cannot correct and that will happen naturally. Because guess what? It's not just your end. It's a two-part system. Especially if you want to be a partner with someone else. They have to like you. So literally, I know you've heard this advice a million times, but it's fucking true. Work on yourself. Because the second you meet that dream girl, what makes you think she'll want anything to fucking do with you? And that goes the same way when you reverse the genders or you're dating the same gender or a different gender of any sort. That just goes in general. If you're not happy with yourself, no one will be. And that has been one of my biggest struggles. And that's why I was in therapy for 5 years. That's why I drank. I drank to make myself okay with feelings I was not okay with. And that's the problem with drinking, which is why I always discourage people away from addictive behavioral patterns. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking. Something wrong with drinking when you shouldn't. If you're drinking every night like it's a party and you're the only one invited, that's a bad sign. See, alcohol was meant to be merriment, meant to be a celebration. And if you're drinking by yourself, the problem is, this is true, the alcohol industry selling you sex. It is. The alcohol industry sells those bottles like they're sex symbols. And you want to feel your hands and fingers run around that great glassware of the beautiful drinks, of the great marketing. And you want that because it's legal. It's legal. You can go down to the store and buy that legal poison. The thing is, it's dangerous to some people, but not to everybody. Some people are addicts, and then they won't even know what's happening. That alcohol will start filling in the holes they didn't even know. And then if you don't have it, you start feeling the feelings you're feeling, but you don't like those feelings. But when you have booze in you, it's okay to feel those feelings. It's okay. Just drink a little bit more. That's why addiction's dangerous. It's not about the substance. It's about the addict themselves. And that's one of the things about the Weary 101, why I want to be a bartender, is I want to serve drinks. But I ain't going to encourage dangerous drinking. Because it's the same like any other drug inhibition. Too much of any drug is bad. Just because you could go down to the fucking store and buy it at your corner store doesn't make it any less bad for you. That just means it's fucking available. Let us not forget that alcohol was illegal for 10 years Weed's still illegal in a lot of places. You know? And that's what's so fucking nuts. You can get addicted to work. You can get addicted to coffee. You can get addicted to drama. You can get addicted to rage. You can get addicted to self-righteousness. You can get addicted to anything that fires off your dopamine. I mean that. And that's the thing. Some people don't even know what they're getting addicted to. They don't even know. Some people are only addicted to outrage. That's why they move on to the next thing. You see those people. They move on to the next thing to be mad about. Because if they're not mad, they don't feel complete. Like an addict doesn't feel complete unless they use. And that's something they never teach you in school. You know what they do? Oh, kids, watch out for weed. If you smoke weed, you'll be gay. Every fucking time. It's not that. It's not the substance. It's the fucking addict themselves. And that requires a level of nuance and understanding that some people don't, because the problem with addicts is addicts got to pull themselves out of a problem, because addicts are both the abuser and the abusee. Imagine this. Imagine you're watching Inside Out. All of a sudden, a sixth character shows up and literally shoves Joy out of the way. It says you can only be Joy when I am in control. You can only express sadness when I am in control. He literally beats them into submission until he is in control. Until the addict takes control. And he controls everything. Everything goes through that and everything is in service. That's why addicts start lying, because the addiction's in control. And that's why addiction's dangerous. It's not about the substance. It's about the person. And some things, like opioids, are so addictive, and they're treated like they're not, and they're treated like Advil, and that's what's really dangerous when it comes to drug addiction. That's drug addiction. That's legally handed out by doctors, and it's destroying people's lives. And I know some of you know somebody who's had their life destroyed by opioids, and it's why it's not about the substance. People will get the substance no matter what. They will find their things to get addicted to. It needs to be important that addicts know when they are at risk. And the biggest problem is no one wants to tell people they might be addicts. I'm an addict. My whole life I was an addict. And at no point did anyone in my family believe that was the case. You know? But I am, and you look back, it all makes sense. Some people are like that. And my goal after getting through my addiction, getting in front of, I'm in the driver's seat now, you know? I'm in the driver's seat. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my platform, and I'm going to talk about this shit. Because if I can ward you guys off, any of you, from even a little bit, even down a little bit of this path, fuck yeah. Here's the thing. You can drink all you fucking want. Just realize why you're using. If you're using something and you're worried that you're using it because you have nothing else to do, then that is a problem. That is something you need to recognize as someone who might have addiction issues. Like, again, everyone has it. Dopamine is like animal shit. Like, this is how, like, serotonin, dopamine, all these different things are produced by our brain. And one of the things is social media is firing off our dopamine like crazy. It is like gambling. That's why social media is the same addiction as gambling, which is one of the most addictive things on the planet Earth. If you look at the addiction scale, you will find gambling to be shockingly high on that list. And one of the ways that you can prevent from this getting out of control is recognizing it and analyzing it and reaching out to professionals for help. I am not a professional. I am someone who's just gone through the system, and I came out of the other side sober. Sober and wanting to be here and feeling like I have a purpose. On the scale of addiction, you should look at it and see what's most addictive, because some shit is chemically designed to be more addictive. Coffee is shockingly addictive. That being said, if I never not have it, I'll go insane. I'll go insane if I don't have it. Mandy Fred, if you're stoned off weed, that's a different thing. Because you can't get chemically addicted to that. That's been scientifically proven. Whereas in alcohol, cocaine, all the other bad drugs, you can get chemically addicted to that shit. You get habitually addicted to that, but you get habitually addicted to World of Warcraft, and I was for a good year, too. That was one of mine. Nutty Ninja with a 4-month resub. Appreciate that. God bless. Enjoy your shot. Alrighty, guys, I think we should start wrapping up here. Honikuma, I had a moment when I drank when I was depressed, upset. I felt so bad. I felt like such a fucking idiot. Nowadays, I still drink only on special occasions. Awesome! Not every day, but I promised myself and my fiance I'll never drink an alcoholic beverage if I'm in a depressive state. Good! Look how much growth that took. How long? Look, congratulations. You have control now. You're in the driver's seat. You control when you get drunk. Fuck yes. Congratulations. That takes fucking strength. Miss Shadow Lovely. We're about to wrap up here, but thank you for the last minute raid all the same. Hey! Thanks so much. Mega Catterall. We raid. Hell yeah, you do. I hope you guys like the stream. This is the early day stream, and I just went into a rant today, guys. I started late, and I just bitched for 3 hours straight. I can't wait to apologize for all my opinions. Can sleep be considered as an addiction? Yes. Are you using it to avoid other things? If you are using it as an avoidance of other things you are too anxious or afraid to face, then yes, you are using it as an addiction to cope. And that's okay. That's... narcoleptic, that's a medical issue. That's different. That's different. That's different. Hey, Nativa Nakai with the 1,000 bits. Goddamn, Nativa Nakai, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Enjoy your drink. I appreciate that. Like, here's the thing, like, all these marketing companies want you to buy booze and drink fuck tons, and if you don't, you fucking suck and don't have all the ladies. Guess what? That's a crock of shit. Don't enjoy drinking extensively unless you're with other friends, and treat it like a group ice cream treat. That's what it should be. And the sad thing is, I'm one of those addicts, and it can never be that. I'm one of those addicts, and it has to be all or nothing. Because I heard a quote from a pissed-off Irishman at an AA meeting. And it hit me hard. And he said this: I never drink one drink because it's never ended with one drink. And that hit me hard because that's true. And I realized it never ends with one drink. It always ends with me burnt out, knocking over bottles, going, what the fuck did I just do? And it was hard. Hey, Bud, in the past few, I just wanted to say I'm proud of how hard you work for your goals. Keep it up, man. Travis, thank you so much for saying, man. I appreciate that. I haven't slept through this. It sounded important. I could have read it into the conversation. All good, man. All good. It's okay. Yeah, no, like, that's okay. So one thing I did, I'll tell you the story of my would you like to hear the story of my last drink? I have more bits to give. Really appreciate the stock. Hey, no, SW Lover, no need. You take care of yourself first and foremost. My last drink. I realized I had to stop drinking. I went, I have to stop drinking. This has to be it. I was about to get on a plane and I had 3 beers before getting on a plane because I had flying anxiety. One of the last planes I ever got on, actually, before being sober. Because I used to drink a lot before getting on planes because I have terrible flying anxiety because of a nightmare flight I had a couple years ago. Wrath of God, thought I was going to die. Good shit. Lots of drops. It was a couple days. I hadn't had a drink in 3 days, which was at that point my record for not drinking. This is my last sobriety of 5 months. I went to a local pizzeria in the middle of the day. I was the only guy there. I ordered a small personal pizza, and I ordered the cheapest beer they had. And I drank half the beer. I finished my pizza, and I left the beer on the table, paid my bill, and left. And I ended it with 1 beer. And that was the last beer I ever drank. I ended it with 1 beer, and I will always have the memory of that in my head, with ending it with 1 beer. Because it never ends with 1 beer. But now it did. This time it did, and I haven't drank since then. He said that quote, and I liked it. It never does end with 1 drink, so this last one is. And that's what I chose to do. That was my choice. And since then, I have not drank, even though I've really badly wanted to a lot. The weekly updates on me not drinking legit have stopped me from drinking twice. Well, 3 times. 3 times. The third time I'm a bit more cheeky about because when COVID hit, when I went up and visited my family's cabin, it was just in the first couple. I was only in like the 20s at that point, and my dad left all his booze out there opened. He's like, there you go. My dad really didn't know I wasn't drinking yet. So I just had all this open alcohol around me at the cabin, and I didn't touch any of it for one reason. I couldn't post 1 week additionally sober. I knew that. So I didn't. COVID hit. I almost drank. Couldn't post that 1 week sober thing. And then third time, 2 days before the election. We were all stressed. And I did not drink, even though I wanted to. I literally longingly looked at a liquor store driving past it, and I went, oh, wow, that's a first. Wow. I haven't felt that in a while. That's how stressed I was. But I didn't drink since then, and that was my own fucking choice. But I hold myself accountable with that update, and that's my choice. I know some of you might have heard me ranting about this, realize, shit, am I addicted to something? I'm going to tell you this. Getting off something, reconciling with your own addictive behavioral patterns is not a race. There's no way to do it wrong. You'll die. You gotta, well, sorry, that's not true. That's true. Take your time. I am still dealing with mental health issues from years ago. I'm still taking anti-anxiety, anti-depression meds. I'm slowly, with the help of my doctor, getting off of them. Very slowly, though. This is going to be a whole fucking process, though. I'm not rushing it, because I've rushed it in the past. But mental health is a marathon, not a race. So take your time and take the steps necessary. And don't beat yourself up that you're not like some other Superman, okay? Not everyone's Beyonce and Jay-Z, okay? Okay? So don't hold yourself to all these impossible fucking standards of accomplishing everything. Holy shit. Don't compare your step 2 to someone else's step 20. Don't. I am 5 years into therapy, and I still need to go back to therapy for a bunch of emotional shit. I'm not done. Because it's never truly done. If you really want to try and be your best version, if you really want to try your best, you got to keep working at it daily. And it's tiring. And it's worth it. And if anyone ever gives you guff for trying to be a better version of yourself and they still hold you to an old standard of who you used to be, fuck them! Because they're children. And they can't accept that. You hold yourself. You try and be your best version of yourself. Okay? And you do it at your own pace. No, hustle culture is dangerous because guess what? Not everyone has the level of energy. I'm exhausted and I'm about to pass out here. After this is done, I'm going to go upstairs and probably just not say anything for half an hour because of how tired I am. Remember that I'm putting on a performance. Don't compare yourself to me. Okay? Don't. Please. Trust me. Give yourself a break. Alrighty, guys. Now, let's raid somebody. Therapy is never truly over. And there's a simple beauty to that, I think. Some music on. Oh, I got some music on. Oh, LK's on. Let's go raid. Oh my god, he's... Alas, I wish I was internet famous like Little Karibo. Look at this. I'm such a smaller VTuber compared to Merrick. I wish I was. But guys, thank you so much for letting me bitch and rant. By the way, if you like the anime I complained about, it's fine. It's successful for a reason. They Lions, what a time! See you guys later!